I know with all that.
Oh, where's my mic? Where's my snare? Let's go.
Is this thing on?
It might be.
Is this thing on?
Whoa.
But still, hey.
Yo!
In the field.
Episode 21. Hey, we gonna get you in. I promise you guys. Episode 21. Turn up my snare, nigga.
I'm so happy.
Let's go, man. Episode 21. Let's get it in the cut live. What's up, guys?
Hi.
Yo, shout out to the locks, man.
Yo.
The locks in four. There's locks in four. Harlem in the. Hey, listen. Y'all can stand up. New York, stand up. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
I mean, I need a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Fuck is you talking? Hey, listen. You're not about to take away from Styles P, and you're not about to take away from.
I'm not smiling with nobody.
Smile, Kavina. It's the day to smile.
Jadakiss looks 19 years old.
I can't hear
Hey,
you.
Hey, Jada
Hey, but he had that ass crack out though.
Hey, listen. When you get a
Jada was
certain
like he in high
age, you
school.
can get this kind of shit you gotta do, nigga.
Hey,
Like,
my man ain't had no situational awareness.
did you watch it?
I did. I jumped in
And
and
chlorophyll.
All that alkaline water
out. I
and
can't.
Chlorophyll.
live and work for him.
Hey, it's water, nigga. Yeah, get that sun, nigga.
Alkaline.
New York.
Alkaline
Hey,
water.
but hey, for real, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was one of my personally, it was one of my favorite verses so far. Versus is, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Being a New York Knicks fan, knowing the culture, loving the culture. I'm from the Midwest, but I always loved the New York culture. I was Biggie over Pac. I was very, very unique in that alone, because I like Biggie more than Pac.
You know what's unique?
Yeah.
Big pun over both of them.
Big pun over both of them is extremely unique because you're blasphemy right now. It's blasphemy you
Capital
speak, sir.
punishment over ready to die.
Yeah, I hear. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Anyway, let's start over here, man.
We're not doing that.
Yo, Jason, what's up, man? How was your weekend, brother?
What's good, man?
Welcome back, brother.
My weekend was lovely. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because I don't have no hands. Sorry.
How was the weekend? Go ahead, G.
my weekend was lovely, but like I said what I said. Capital punishment over ready to die.
Yeah, you're doing too much.
But
You're doing
life
too
after
much.
death over baby. So we gotta
Doing
throw
too
that in
much.
there too.
We're not doing that. So everything's good with you, though, brother.
Y'all.
I will welcome back my guy. Who we got somebody new in here, man?
Yeah,
Hey,
man, J Mac, man.
Hey, we got number one draft pick Cade Cunningham in the building, man.
Dude, I went number one,
Fuck is
bro.
you talking
It was
about?
beautiful,
Detroit stand
dude.
up? Nah,
I
I'm
dunked
just
on one guy, and now I'm here.
Hey, but where you from, G? What's your name? Talk to the people, baby.
Man, my name is J Mac. I'm a writer from Orlando by way of San Diego. Been out
Nice.
here a third of my life. I'm here, man. I'm ready to do this.
Welcome.
Welcome,
you.
brother. Thank you for joining us today.
Man, I'm honored. Thank you
who's
for the
sitting over-
opportunity.
Man, all
Appreciate
day,
it.
man. You know what I'm saying? It's love. Everybody's show.
Kavina.
Hi, Kavina.
Hi. Oh, you guys skipped to me?
Now we came straight to you.
Oh, am I here? Am I here?
She sure
Nice
is.
to meet you, sir.
You got your drink? You got your drink with you?
Drunk already?
You ready to go? She
Yeah,
said drunk
got a little
already.
bit. She got a little bit in the cup.
Hey, well, welcome
A little
back.
bit of apple juice in the cup.
Welcome back, Kavina. Welcome back,
Thank you.
Tori. Tori,
Yes,
birthday
I
girl,
know.
Tori.
Birthday girl, Tori.
Hey, yo. Hey,
Y'all see the
yo.
shirt, you know.
Tori got money
Usher.
on her
I
chest.
didn't even see that.
She got the Usher bucks, yeah.
So
That's a whole light bill on her chest.
y'all see. I don't know if y'all can see it.
The Usher buck, Usher
I was
buck.
going through
That ain't no rent.
Boom.
That's some
somebody,
rent
man.
national
That's
city.
Section 8 rent right there, right there.
That's about a light bill. That's about a light bill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's enough. It's
But
enough.
look, you have to get a close up of them.
But
They're not
you know,
regular.
I'll wait on the Tory story to tell y'all about how I acquired
About how you acquired your Usher bucks?
Usher bucks.
Usher bucks.
You know that's a little boo or whatever.
Oh, that is Usher buck.
That's an Usher buck. Yeah, your ass fool. You were here thinking she was balling
didn't
with the
see that?
bucks
My
on.
whole house with that.
With the bucks on.
So you paying your rent, Usher bucks.
Usher.
On me,
Hey,
hey,
don't ask me for no money. I'm giving you Usher bucks.
on me.
Usher bucks.
And that's
Can
the
you break
that's the
the
energy.
Usher
That's the
buck?
energy all day.
You found
nigga.
Usher bucks.
Yeah,
No,
somehow.
I gotta tell y'all the story.
Yeah,
We'll get on it. We'll get on it. Hey, I want
Never
to.
seen
Hey, I want to
nothing
talk
like that
verses
before.
today. Hey, look, today.
This was great.
Let's get into
Hey,
it.
let's get into it. Hey, today's episode is really circled around verses, right?
Period.
Something versus something else. So these verses been going on. Shout out to Swiss. Shout out to Tim. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we're gonna go around the room real quick. I got a question for y'all. What was your favorite verses so far? Like, what's been your favorite verses? Jason, I'm gonna start with you over there. What was your favorite verses so far and why?
I would have to go Method Man versus Redman.
That was love.
That was it wasn't really any animosity. You know, they collaborated most of their careers, but it was just hit for hit. And I've always been saying Redman was better than Meth, and everybody's like, "Nah, you crazy."
I was one of those guys. Yeah.
I am still one of those guys.
Bar for bar, it's like Red goes
Bars?
in. Yes,
Bro.
Red goes in on Meth.
Red goes down.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to you.
Wow.
I'll just give it to you.
So you sticking with that one?
I'm sticking with it.
You sticking with it, and that's your reason why?
Who'd you pick that one?
Yeah.
Nobody. It wasn't really that kind of versus. It wasn't like a win or lose. It was the same as like E40 and Too Short. Like
I remember that.
nobody
That was a
really
fun
won.
one.
It was
Yeah.
just-
Yeah, the fun.
That was a
Okay,
fun
the
one.
fun
Celebration of the
Yeah, that
careers.
was fun. You got to go back and watch that one. That was good.
A lot of twerking going on.
Jay, what you got? You seen all the verses so far?
I've seen most of them.
Which is your favorite you've seen so far?
Actually, mine is another fun one.
Okay.
Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle.
Ooh.
I say that because when it was announced, it completely hit me left field. I was like, I honestly thought like Swiss was gonna keep it like all hip hop.
Yeah.
But when they did that, I was like, oh. And then when I saw them, they were so classy. They were sitting in thrones.
Yeah.
I was like, man, you know,
was queen sit.
I was literally chilling with my girl, just watching. Just if only
You knew head ass. Ooh, yeah.
I was like,
You was into that shit. You was in that shit. You was in that
This
shit.
is a whole show.
that is by far my favorite. That is my favorite one.
The whole show
You
brought
know
to
your
you by
shit.
niggas that wouldn't be here if it weren't for Patti LaBelle.
Man. Patty and
Isley Brothers and Keith Sweat.
That's a
That
dope
was
one
good
too.
too.
That was the Isley Brothers versus Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
Man,
I wanted
Earth,
to
Wind and
barbecue.
Fire.
I wanted to go outside and barbecue and put on some sandals.
You know what?
Right there.
You know what? Offset,
right there.
Offset. You will not go to one black barbecue and not hear September at least once.
You gotta hear
Yeah.
something. You gotta
will
hear something.
You will hear
Hey.
September.
Earth,
How
Wind, Fire,
fucked
just
up
on
do
a
you have to
regular
be
day.
to where Bobby Brown tells you, nah, nigga, you good?
Hey. Hey, don't do Bobby like, hey, that's the king of R&B right there, baby. Hey, let's come over here. Tori, what's been your
Yes.
favorite verses as of today? What's your favorite
First
verses?
off, y'all know I don't even be watching TV and stuff.
It
But
ain't on TV though.
It's a
but go
cell
ahead.
phone.
it's on the phone.
It's on a cell
It's on
phone.
social media.
I did see Brandy and Monica. That
Brandy
was
and
all right.
Monica.
Man,
Okay.
That was our
Tense.
love.
Okay.
They hate each other. You can
And I
see
love
that was
it.
real. It was real. They do not
And
fuck
I
with
loved
each
it.
other.
I was here for that. Okay,
I'm
bitch.
here for it.
Okay.
The boy is still mine.
Period.
Yeah.
She wanted to punch her so. Monica wanted to punch her so
bitch. Man,
bad.
you already
Hey, I
know.
like her vibe though. She's got a good vibe.
Man,
I ain't gonna lie though, that one did have a lot of hits in it.
Yeah.
Cause I forgot, cause I was like, Brandy finna kill her, right? Cause in my mind, I'm like,
Monica got
Brandy
some
got
shit.
hella songs. No, but when they started, I was like, oh yeah, Monica did have that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Monica did have
Monica
that.
got a little
It was
Teddy
Teddy
Riley did that to me
Teddy
too.
Riley? No, I knew about Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley, he had joints I forgot he did.
Teddy got some people in his back
Yeah.
pocket.
Bro,
Teddy Riley
he-
put niggas on that you
me.
forgot they got hit.
He did the whole Dangerous album. Everybody forgot about that.
Yes.
Why you wanna trip on me? That was Teddy.
Like
That
Teddy
was
Riley.
Teddy.
Teddy Riley put Pharrell on.
Yeah,
So that,
no, he's the
Damn,
producer
that's
of producers to me.
crazy.
I am a Teddy Riley guy.
There's beat makers and producers.
He's a producer.
That is a producer.
Babyface is a producer. Like,
There you go.
All you gotta do, come in a studio with Babyface to be like, hey man, I want to make a song. He'd be like, come on over here, I have you.
That's how he talks.
I get, yeah, of course. He's smooth.
In his mind.
Whenever you light skin and smooth with the eyes and nigga, what? He probably got all butt cheeks lined up. Hey,
Wait a minute.
Kavina, what's your
I
favorite
like the Keisha
versus?
Cole. I like the Keisha Cole and Ashanti one.
Okay.
Don't let me
You got
pull the
this.
mic
You
over
got
on
You
you.
good? Go ahead.
But-
Go ahead, Vina.
Yeah, I like that. I like when the women go toe to toe, especially the R&B women.
Mm-hmm.
I like to hear them singing out their hearts, and I really like that one. They got a lot of feedback too. People
It
were
was hard.
shocked. Keisha Cole went hard.
Huh? Oh, there ain't no charge over here. Don't ain't stressing. You good? You can. Now
I'm
you
telling
sound.
it's
You
so
sound good.
weird not to have headphones on.
Yeah.
I know the feeling. I know his
want
headphones
mine?
just went out. No, it's fine.
I don't
can
really
hear
need
me.
them like that.
I
You
love
can
it.
take these
calls,
But I can
cuz.
hear everybody so clearly. It makes it seem like we
Hey
really
yo,
like
y'all
live right here
disrespectful
talking
Quincy
to each other.
Jones. Oh no, we didn't do that. We know Quincy. We love Quincy.
Who Quincy?
Hey, listen, if y'all want to call in and hey, right now,
Quincy might be the GOAT, low key,
hey,
though.
Quincy was hard. Hey, did he do a versus?
Quincy?
Nah, no.
I would.
There isn't one person that can stand
Listen,
up to
can I tell you the
Quincy.
truth? When I was listening to the Babyface and Teddy Riley one, that one was like, okay, they had like 1,000.
Babyface
songs,
is
and you
that
talk about
dude.
Michael Jackson. You talking about these niggas produced Michael Jackson, bro?
Yeah.
Rolling Stones Jones to Austin Powers.
Hey, if y'all want to call
They
in,
have
call in the number right there. I pinned the number. Call in and tell me
Hey,
your
let us
favorite
know
one.
your favorite
Let me know your
verses.
favorite verses.
Today, Quincy Jones was there. Like nobody's.
Quincy Jones hard as hell, and then he had 7 cameras. Tomorrow will be a better you, a better me. Y'all remember the shit?
Who would you
Now I'm
want
too
to
old.
see in the
God damn, I'm
verses, though?
old.
Like who? If you could see anybody,
Mine
in the
is
rap verse,
mine
who
is
would you
Usher,
wanna
Chris
see?
Brown.
That's what I was about to
That's
say.
the only one I want to see.
In
That's the
the
only one I want to
battle?
see. That's the only one I want to
dance
see.
too.
Yeah, especially-
Usher and Chris.
Usher and Chris Brown. That's the one I want
And
to see personally.
not on a.
Me
I
myself
don't want to
personally.
see it on a like battle, but on an enjoyment type.
Yeah,
of
just
thing.
play y'all
But
best
that
shit.
ass, honestly think Usher, Chris Brown is like the only person I can see
Can
going
match
up
up
against.
with Usher. 'Cause
Unless we talk about him and we don't really say his name.
who the fuck is him?
You know him.
The
You
letter.
know
R.
him.
Kelly.
Don't say his name.
He's a no.
Bro, nobody can go. I don't care.
Kelly.
Nobody can go against R. Kelly.
Oh my God.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody. Nobody has the resume.
If he come out the
Not
back,
one.
but we ain't supposed to say that.
Nobody
No,
We're
alive.
not supposed to say that.
Don't say.
So I didn't say it, but it's been said.
But we-
Nigga, nobody
it's been
said
said.
R.
Say
Kelly.
it.
Capital
say it.
S,
I
but it's
said
been
what-
said.
Say it with
I
no.
ain't gotta
Say it with
say
your
it
chest. Say it with your chest. Say it
I
with your chest.
said what I said.
Say it and mean it. Say it and mean it.
Period.
Say it and mean it.
It is what it is.
Right.
Look into the
Say it
camera.
and
Look
mean
into
it.
the camera and
It
say it.
happened. I said it.
There you go.
I said
R.
it.
Kelly over here,
What
bro.
about
Nobody.
dancing though? R. Kelly can't dance.
I'll say this.
He can
in the
choose
verse-
it up.
Step in the name of love.
Yeah, step in the name of love.
He can step in the name.
What? What?
Happy people.
I tell you what. I'll say this. My favorite one. I ain't gonna lie. I was cooking when it was on too.
What was it?
It was Jeezy.
Hey,
And Gucci,
okay.
only because like I
That
said,
was-
I grew up around that shit. I grew up knowing
I
that
think
the
I had
beef.
told y'all.
If you know the beef behind that, everybody knew something was gonna pop off.
Yeah.
Like
I
it was
thought
just
So-
Gucci was gonna be like Guccier. You know,
he was gonna be
That makes
Guccier.
sense.
No, he was very Gucci. Like he's the new Gucci. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, I was expecting old
He,
Gucci.
he's
Man, nah,
Gucci.
man,
I
nah.
love Gucci man.
I love.
He was petty as hell though.
I'm a Jeezy guy
Gucci-
myself.
Me too.
I'm a
myself
Jeezy guy.
personally.
I
Gucci
think
is
I
like
Gucci is the
Yo
petty
Gotti.
guy.
Yo Gotti.
Oh me.
Nah,
If
ain't
Yo
nobody
Gotti
more
was
petty.
involved in that, then that's a
Whoa.
whole different
I think I
ballgame.
told y'all, yo,
Who
I
more
lost my
petty than
virginity to Jeezy.
Nobody.
I think I had told
You're
y'all
right.
that.
Yo, call back for me. Call back for me. Call back for me.
See,
I told y'all that I had lost my virginity to Jeezy.
That's okay. You gonna have to elaborate on that for me real quick.
Everything. What's that song? Every
T.Y.,
time
if
I
you call
do it, I
back,
do
OG.
it for my.
Do tell.
Every time I do it, hold on. Who was stroking to every time I do it? I do it for my hood.
How old
Tory
are you?
was.
I don't even know if I can keep up with that pace.
You was in Atlanta?
Who is stroking to?
You in Atlanta?
Everybody
Was it
pull
in
up.
Atlanta?
Everybody run. White
That was
boy,
during- that was during
No, that's
that
a
was during
teaser
the
for her
white tee
birthday
behind
party.
the head
I'll be
days.
there.
When you ain't
Tory's
take your
party
shirt off
going
and put it behind
down.
your
Hey, yo,
neck.
hey, yo, Carla.
That was the early 2000s like a motherfucker.
The hoop shorts under the
Oh, we out. We out.
Heck no.
What you did, man?
I'm trying to get the call in. Caller, you
Hey,
live.
he told us to shut the fuck up.
Nah, I
he
ain't
turned
do
our
that.
shit off.
I ain't trying to take that shit.
Where's the caller?
He on the phone.
Hey, Tori, shut your ass up. Hey,
What's your name? Where you from, OG?
ATY.
What's up,
Don't,
T?
don't do me like that now. You gonna get banned.
What's your favorite verses, bro?
Hey, I don't give a damn. First of all, I called in because y'all was talking about the Chris Brown R. Kelly shit.
Uh-huh.
And first of all, I got a lot of shit to say. Chris Brown got a lot of mixtapes, but you can't fuck with R. Kelly. R. Kelly did a lot of bullshit in his life.
Ain't
But
nobody said that.
real. Hey, first, you know what, Tori? Hey, I ain't trying to hear your bullshit right now.
Don't do me like that.
Hey,
What
go
I
ahead
did-
with your
I'm
argument, T.Y.
not- All right, so realistically,
Yeah.
R. Kelly he has a catalog of albums that you can literally play from front to back, excluding the fact that he did whatever the fuck he was accused of.
Yeah,
He did.
he
that
did that shit. But go ahead, bro. He said whatever he was accused of.
I mean,
is what he
so
said.
here's my thing. If you're gonna exclude the if you're gonna ban him for what he was accused of, then you need to ban Buddy Holly, goddamn Elvis Presley,
Okay.
M. Night Shyamalan,
Okay.
all these
Ban
famous people
everybody
that
is
are
what
like
you're
the
saying.
movie
Ain't
makers.
nobody pulling up
The
them
band-
dead.
Polanski.
First of all, I think your argument is,
Look.
but you basically saying like ban everybody if you're gonna just ban my boy. Like,
No,
everybody.
because again,
Uh-huh.
Chris Brown has he has hella mixtapes.
Okay.
But he only has singles. He only has singles that everybody really likes.
Well, Chris Brown, I think Chris Brown can't be Usher myself personally. But that's just me. That's just me personally. But
You know what?
I don't think he can. But I do agree with you. His name that I don't say, I think dude can't be really beat in the R&B. You know what I mean? Like if you're talking about like if you go back to like their actual verses. They talking about he defended. He said, "Oh, bro, you defended R. Kelly."
Wait, who?
No, he's talking about the caller. He's talking about the caller. Nobody's here defended. How would he say his name?
Musically, I don't think there's anybody.
Yeah, musically,
there's nobody that can beat. There's nobody that can beat.
Do you think Luther Vandross has enough?
No,
he don't have enough. He's
no.
Do you think
stopped too
Stevie
short.
Wonder has enough?
There's not enough woo to beat R. Kelly.
He said ain't enough woo woos to beat R. Kelly. All right, T.Y. man, we appreciate you, bro.
Bye.
All right, bro.
You're not gonna do that.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking that too. I don't do pop.
More about life
Stevie Wonder's
and
pop?
love.
I think Stevie Wonder is more soul.
Has his own style.
Does that make sense?
Soul.
Like anything from like
Ain't
from like the
nobody can
60s
see
and 70s
him.
and shit.
Not even himself.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nobody can
Don't do
see
that.
him.
Don't do
From a
that.
mile away. I
Don't
was like,
do
you gonna say
that.
some bullshit.
I'm not going to hell with
Can't
your
nobody
ass.
see him. And I was like, yo.
Soon as she did it. Soon as she did
On
it.
some real shit, y'all.
Yeah.
If y'all never seen Stevie Wonder's mustache, go ahead and Google that
I'm not
shit.
doing.
I ain't never seen Jay-Z's mustache.
We're
No,
not.
man. I'ma Google that shit right motherfucker now.
We're not attacking that man's
Please
mustache.
You ever see Jay-Z with a mustache?
No.
Wait,
He looked like a fucking camel. But I love Jay-Z, dog. And y'all know I'm a Jay-Z guy.
Look like a camel.
Oh, shout out to Rihanna too.
Joe Camel.
Listen. Shout out to Rihanna for making my premonition come true.
Yeah.
So a while ago they made this video called "Run This Town," and when I watched the video, I did when I was in college, I did like a whole paper on like secret societies, right?
Okay.
So I had to look for those symbols, those signs, and shit like that. So when I seen the video, I had hair standing up on my arm when I seen the video because I had studied all the shit that I was seeing in the video, right?
A cult?
I don't want to really get into it
We
too
don't have
much.
to get into-
but
yeah,
what I'm
I
saying
know
is,
what you're talking
about.
but you know what I'm saying?
Are you guys
No,
I'm
not
scared.
at all. No,
I'm scared.
I don't. But no, what I'm saying is, I did the study behind this shit, right? When I watched the video, I said out loud, yo, I was like, watch how powerful they become after this. And people like, nigga, you on that bullshit? You on that motherfucking bullshit, right? So the 3 people that was in that video are all billionaires right now.
A booty
According
hole.
to
All
who?
3. No,
Yeah.
Rihanna just crossed the threshold.
According to who?
And within Kanye West, Rihanna, and Jay-Z
According to
are
who?
all billionaires right now.
We don't
And when
know
that
if
video
they
came
be
out, I said with my
slaves
mouth,
to the
and I quote,
industry,
watch how
showing
powerful they become now.
Somebody
And I don't know if it's a coincidence, perhaps. I don't want to say it was what it is.
I'm not disagreeing.
But
with
I
you,
said
got a
that for real.
question.
Yeah.
So, inflation is a thing, right?
Yes.
So, in 1991, making $1 million was a symbol of success. I think, seeing these celebrity billionaires is just foreshadowing. Like,
Yeah.
$1 billion is gonna become the new million, and $1 million is gonna become the new 6 figures.
I can see that.
Going down
Yeah.
and
I can see
down,
that change
right?
happening.
And then the second thing is, do you really think that they're a part of a secret society, or do you think that because people were saying that, they decided just to play it up for the controversy, because we all know controversy sells?
I think where there's smoke, there's fire, right?
Yeah.
So I don't believe that everything. I'm not one of them motherfuckers that like, man, these motherfuckers worship the devil. I'm not that fucking ignorant, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not ignorant enough to say it can't exist.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
There's
But see,
possibilities
my
for a
thing
lot of
is-
shit.
well, what about they're not just in a cult, but they're in a group of people?
It might
who
just be that.
help build each
Right.
other up,
Right.
and they just happen to
You know
And
what?
an
elite society.
An elite society.
But you know
which
what?
they are.
But you know
it's
what's
not a
crazy?
question.
But you know what's crazy
Yeah,
though?
yeah.
Like it's like if you're all homeboys, right? And I got a link to some money, it's only right that I put you on.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like at the end of the day, it's like when you talk about these secret societies or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
they're just a bunch of friends at the end of the
Right.
day.
Rich ass friends. That's what I say
So you're
too.
a friend, and you tell your homeboy that you got a link or a lick to some money?
Yeah, I got like
you put them on.
No, I put them like
put them
on like day trading.
Why would you have a lick or a link to some money?
That's called insider trading, right there.
Yeah, it's called insider trading. But let's say like, hey, bro, I think Bitcoin gonna go up, and I tell him and I tell you,
right?
Like, then
and then you guys make a group chat, and then you guys start meeting in the woods, and then you guys start sacrificing babies.
I mean,
wow, that went high and right.
Yo, that went. She
went all the way under y'all.
I mean, what are you talking
Set you up. Set them up and knock them down.
You can have, okay, me and my homegirls is like, bitch, let's go buy these
I
things.
thought we was just downloading the app. Like,
We're talking about elite society. Elite society that control where your children go to school. That control
her liquor
your
kicked in like
she with it.
You are not.
That is the finest of apple juices.
That's
sir.
the greatest apple juice in the world.
It might be.
Martinelli's apple
You
juice.
took it there, and I appreciate that.
Listen to me.
So look,
I got you. But go ahead.
These organizations are not maybe not sacrificing babies, but we're talking about a group of elite people.
Yes.
In their minds, in their society, amongst themselves, are elite, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not even born elite like us of color are, and all of a sudden, this group of individuals starts making rituals that think that they're going to enhance their wealth by doing these rituals, and that's what creates a secret society. It's not just about me and my homeboys getting money. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Illuminati type evil shit.
it's just more powerful.
Here's the thing.
The contrast could be that they're not that, and they're just a group of friends.
Yeah, that's the contrast. I'm not saying I'm not in the secret
You're right.
society.
It could just be.
It could be. It can't be just that. But I'm just saying, like,
I'm sorry. Let me.
No. You're fine. You're good. You're good. I'm glad you took it there. But I'm just saying,
it's already there.
It's there.
You're bringing it down there.
But you know what? But my only point about it is like they say like your income is the same as your was the average of your 5 closest friends. If you hang around broke people, you're gonna be broke. If you hang around, like if I got 4 millionaire friends, I'm not gonna be broke long.
So what if you're the richest person and your friends are broke and you're like, let me give you guys some money so we can all be.
That's what happens a lot. Yeah, that happens a lot.
And now all of a sudden, me, the person who came up by myself, all alone, I was doing my. Okay, I'm sorry. I was out here.
Somebody's got to buy your products.
Spreading my branches.
I'm not just being antagonistic,
and letting off
but wealth
leaves.
is a team effort, and that kind of begs the
that's
whole
if you work.
concept
No, that's if you
of
work in a auto shop, and all of you guys have to fix cars in order for you guys to make money. But if you are the auto shop and you hire people to do that for you, you are getting money for yourself with the help of others in a different way. So either you can work side by side to your peers, or you can work above your peers, or you can work below them. Everything can differentiate. We have to be honest.
An auto shop.
Yeah, we can be real.
Bring your broke friends. You bring your broke friends in,
or
and
you would have needed
give
an
them
investor,
money. You sponsor
a friend
them
with money.
Aren't
Again,
they still
we're
broke?
back to the branches.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, but going. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
When you have friends and you sponsor them money, you also sponsor them knowledge. So therefore, they don't need to continue to get money from you. We build up knowledge.
So you're sponsoring them and bringing them in, and now you guys are all getting money, and so that's considered a different alternative.
You've heard the proverb, teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime.
Oh yeah.
It's like if I teach you how to day trade, and I'm a millionaire trader, and I teach you pretty much the nuggets that I've learned. Like knowledge is one of those things that just can't be. It's not tangible. If I give you something, it's with you forever.
Yeah.
So so back to the Run This Town video. Let's say you got Jay-Z on top, and then he discovered Rihanna and Kanye. Like he literally brought them with him, and it happens a lot in the music industry where you got like I saw a meme recently with Tisha Campbell and Tashina Arnold. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I seen
like
it.
where one got on and she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna get you on."
Yeah, I know that meme. I seen that meme.
Do you actually listen to Jay's music?
Yeah.
So
Jay-Z?
Absolutely. On that Pound Cake verse, he said, "I made more millionaires than Lotto did." And Kanye made millions. Cam and Jay don't even fuck with each other, but Cam made millions fucking with Jay. Just being around Rockefeller, being around Dame and Jay, and learning that, and then took that and.
I totally
Cam was
agree
bigger
that you
in that
can
camp than he had ever been.
invest in your peers. I totally agree that you can invest and you can show them how to do something, and they can branch out on their own and actually surpass you. I get that. I totally understand that. I'm saying back to the whole cult and elite types. That's what bothers me.
I think
when people gather together like that and say, okay, in order for us to continue, we have to secretly do these things That's what I was just bringing that from you both. I just want to make sure that we understand the difference between being amongst peers, getting money together, and being in a ritualistic cult.
I understand the
totally different
whole concept of them, networking amongst themselves and, working deals. Some of them might be under the table, some of them might be above board, because every industry does that. Even in, whatever, corporation, small business or whatever, there's going to be shit that's discussed in front of the counter. There's going to be shit that's discussed behind the
private.
counter. But I think more so with this whole Illuminati, Jay-Z and Kanye and all that, I think it's a marketing ploy. Man, 3 6 Mafia was really the first ones to do it if you want to do with that devil worship and shit. But they even admitted it. Like, people were saying it, just we was in the horror movies and, people were saying it and it caught on.
Yeah, so but that's horror.
The Bone Thugs and Harmony, too.
Bone Thugs and Harmony. Mr. Ouija was one of their biggest songs.
Yeah.
If you actually listen to them, like, technically
them niggas was on some different shit.
Fuck with them. Yeah. It was Mr. Ouija.
I mean, but that's shock, though. Like,
I think that's what this whole Illuminati thing is. It's like, Beyonce just happened to wear a dress and they're like, oh my God, she brushed her hair to the right. It means, she sacrificed the baby or whatever.
Man, that's
so
the internet.
Like, fuck it. It got the people talking. Let's give them more to talk about.
But no, I'm gonna say this.
Marketing.
I'll say this though.
Bad press.
I'll say this though, man. Like I said, dude said it don't mean nothing. And he right. It don't mean nothing. But again, I'm not one of those people that's too far left or too far right. I just keep an open mind, right?
Yeah.
Ty just being goofy, right? He said he can't trust you because you ain't got a watch on.
I left my watch at home, my friends. I knew I should have worn it.
So like being from the South, we believe in spirits, right? So when you get drunk enough and you black out, we believe that you can actually, your soul or whatever's in you can actually make room for something to get in. And that's why people act like they act when they drunk. Because it's really not them that's doing it. That's why you can't remember doing shit. Because you let an entity in you. You let like a succubus or incubus. Like, you ever seen the movie Insidious?
Yeah.
When the nigga was sleeping on top of the baby bed? I'm being honest. When you get too drunk, they call it spirits for a reason. Like, right, you can leave. Astral projection.
Of Insidious,
right.
Astral projection.
And you can leave your body and it'll sleep. People do it in their sleep. And that's why you get sleep. Like, you can't,
I've done it several times.
You ever been sleeping and you can't move? Like, for real.
You or somebody else?
Yeah. I had dreams in the third person and the first person, all that shit, right?
I never had a dream in the third person.
I had a dream of being a homeless person.
It's always me, but I be doing some wild
weird
shit.
Stuff.
I have premonitions.
So no, but like, okay, so I do believe that your body is just a vessel, right?
Yes,
it's like a car, right? If you put a different engine in the car, it's gonna run different.
It's like you can get in of a car, you can get out of a car.
You can get out of one, right? So what if your body? Because I've heard the rumors of the sacrificial stuff and everything like that. And one of the rumored rituals is that you actually can go to sleep somebody and wake up somebody else, basically. You know what I'm saying?
That was an episode of the X-Files.
That's like that movie.
But what I'm saying is,
I'm glad you love yourself.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying. First of all, I'm not saying none of this shit is true. First of all, don't. I'm not. I'm just saying.
I don't believe in astral projection.
I don't believe that we should just
somebody like, what's wrong with
cut everything out, and I don't believe you should believe everything you hear either. You know what I'm saying? It's a middle ground for some of this shit.
Here's my
if there's smoke, that's fire. You good? You
on
good?
the Illuminati.
Go
It's
ahead.
like, I do believe that there are, I guess, what you could consider a board, yes, of leaders, of heads of state, corporation, industry, so on and so forth. And they do conspire to topple governments and create shadow economies and whatever. There's a book on it, Confessions of an Economic Hitman. Mm-hmm. But do you honestly think that this group of people conspires for the greater good of Kanye West or LeBron James?
Okay, listen, can I say the truth? I think you're downplaying the celebrity and the influence of celebrity.
Yes.
See, it's not about celebrity, it's about the influence.
Okay.
Anything you can influence. The devil's greatest trick was proven to the world he didn't exist. Right?
All right?
But you can influence. One thing you can influence with is music. Everybody connects on music. Everybody in here like music.
Yeah.
Everybody in here like movies. It's certain shit that you can connect to that makes you more openly to be influenced than others, right? So the power that comes with the influence you bring is much more than you could ever imagine. And that's what I'm talking about. Somebody made a point about paying attention to Illuminati. I ain't never say that word. Because what I was looking at in the symbols in the video was the skull and bones. I did a college course and I had to do a presentation on that shit. So I studied the Rosencrantz, the skull and bones. And that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, those are real societies. The Rosencrantz, The Rosecrans, the Illuminati is just some shit like that was started by scientists. The Illuminati was started in Rome because the Catholic Church was like, it was scientists and shit they was hanging motherfuckers in the street. So the scientists went underground and they was the illuminated ones, and that's where it came from. It's a movie for that, Angels and Demons. Yeah,
no, but Copernicus was burned at the stake. But now we follow the heliocentric model of the solar system.
Yes,
yeah, but the man who proposed it was burned at the stake.
Okay.
Yeah, but the Illuminati, but the official Illuminati was is literally like 1 year older than the United States.
Yeah, this shit is like it started on some science shit.
Yeah, it's literally started on
some. This shit.
I had to do a report on it.
I read.
Right. The Illuminati, your eyes tell me different.
Read. I ain't got no watch, but I read.
You ain't got no watch because it's in the Illuminati.
Yeah, man. I got a phone.
Nah, fuck that.
That's
nigga.
what somebody in the Illuminati would say.
Somebody set this nigga, man. Somebody set this nigga. Nah, go ahead. Go ahead.
To the gods.
But it's just when we talk about Illuminati, like I think they call Chingy crazy for that shit because he actually said like Illuminati means enlightened, and
the illuminated one. Yeah,
the illuminated.
Yeah.
So when you're enlightened, it just literally means that like you realize that you know nothing.
That's what I am.
Yes, that's once you make the decision. They say
so
like,
you in the Illuminati?
No,
too?
I don't know shit, and I can look in your face
and you recognize
nothing.
it.
I
recognize
you can say that to yourself.
That's when you're enlightened.
Well, I don't know shit neither. Then
you don't know
Tori, you keep like going in on people about the Illuminati. So what is your definition of the Illuminati?
Hell, I don't know nothing. I just
She's enlightened.
If you look at yourself, I don't know nothing. You're in the Illuminati.
Welcome to the Illuminati.
Oh no! Am I gonna be a billionaire now?
Hey, we sticking on the topic of verses today. So verses is the topic of the show.
Damn,
we went deep on that one. I don't know how we ended up getting there. We was on the
verses is in the Illuminati.
We was on the locks, and somehow we got all the way down to Skull and Bones. Okay, so Jay, you with us today, right?
Yes,
you brought up a topic, and I'm gonna need you to enlighten us on this one. Enlighten us on. You said twerkers versus grinders. Our next verses: twerking versus grinding. Talk to them. What's happening?
Okay, now here is where this stems from. Now, I was on the internet.
Okay,
and what happened was I got into a heated discussion with a white girl with no booty, right?
Okay, let's talk about it.
And she's
a grinder.
On the internet, you can't even see her face to face. It could have been an old man with
it could have been. You're right. But anyways, I got into this situation and I was just, and my thing was, I was like, if you don't have any cheeks clapping, it's more advantageous to learn how to whine, because when you whine, it's a lot more sensual.
Oh yeah, most
as
definitely.
opposed to just because when you got cheeks, you're cheating. All you got to move is a little bit, and it, you know what I mean. But
go ahead, I'm listening to you. I promise.
I brought the topic up because I genuinely want to toss the room and see like. What would one prefer? Like when you're getting a lap dance, a grinder or somebody who's just shaking their ass in your face?
Oh, got it. Okay, so would you prefer being grinded on or twerked on? And do you prefer twerking or grinding?
Yes.
Roger that. Nice. So I understand the question.
Right,
okay.
I for one, I prefer grinding.
Okay.
I think grinding is a little bit. I think grinding is a little bit more artistic.
It's personable.
It's personable.
Remember that.
And it's cultural.
Okay.
Like because the women in Africa. They are and Jamaica.
And Jamaica. I was going to say Jamaica.
Oh, yeah. In the islands.
Shout out Jamaica.
No, they dirty wine. Dirty wine.
Dirty wine.
Dirty wine.
Keep it.
No, you can grind and twerk.
I mean, between grinding and twerking, if I'm actually in the room, you know, like getting a dance or whatever, winding. If I'm just sitting back watching a video or something, then twerking.
Okay, so you rather watch twerking but get grinded on.
Right.
Well, there's that.
I want options.
Who wouldn't?
I need options. All right, man, we bringing it over here. Hey, listen.
I don't know.
Okay, Tori, are you are you a grinder or a twerker?
I'm a twerk grinder. Twerk grinder.
A twerk grinder.
You're a hybrid.
You're a hybrid.
And wind.
Are you twerk?
What if you're
Tori, are you twerk dominant or are you grind dominant?
I'm dominant in both. You know, I'm a Leo. I'm good at everything.
Basically, do you twerk with elements of grind or do you grind
with elements of twerk?
Honestly, Depends on if I like the individual who I'm dancing
There
with.
we go.
If I don't like you, I'm not grinding on the goddamn thing.
I'm not twerking.
I'm not grinding.
So if you don't like, you're twerking. Okay.
Yeah, and if I like you, and I want you to see
Hey, make sure y'all call it in on this one, man. Call in, man. Let me know if y'all grind as a twerker or y'all like grinding and twerking.
Go ahead.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Yeah.
1 being I don't know you, I don't give a fuck about you, 10 being let's leave here.
Can we leave her?
Does it transition from twerking to grinding?
So I'm, like I said, I'm a twerk grinder.
Okay, go ahead.
So I ends up with a little bit of
Who can love you like me? Nobody.
Then back to the grind, depending on if he moving with it.
She said bop, bop.
But at what point does it become more grindy? Or
When I look back at his face, you know how I go.
When you give him the look, find out if he ugly or not.
What about the liquor? What about liquor?
Obviously, because them spirits come in your body.
Yeah,
You got a grinding spirit, amen.
So when you catch the
that
spirit,
grinding spirit,
you're a twerker.
When I catch the spirit, I'm a grinder.
Okay, there we go.
Lord.
I got video. I was in Vegas.
when I was in my
Yeah.
heavy club days, I used to live for that look back moment.
the look back moment.
Because I was,
it's a
pretty-
compliment.
That means you was confident. Yeah, that means you was
Exactly.
confident,
So it was
and you
like,
wanted her to
you
turn
know,
around.
As soon as she turned, as soon as they cut the lights
you
on
felt
at the
it.
end,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, yeah, you see
Oh,
it.
you
know,
100%.
real close.
I get twerked on and grinded on.
Real slow.
Kavina, we got to talk to Kavina because she the expert around here. Cuz
Whatever. No, I'm mad at every single one.
Kavina.
I know that you're new, but I'm mad at
Kavina,
everyone here.
are you a grinder or a twerker?
Why? How come the men got to discuss what they like to get on them, twerking or grinding on, and the women were asked what they like to do?
If you rewind the tape, I actually asked her that. I asked her, did she like being grinded
and so you
on?
automatically went to I'm with a
First off,
grinder.
because ain't no finna grind on me.
No, but I actually did ask her. I actually did ask.
Sorry.
Listen, I did ask her that though. I was basically about to get into that. I was going to ask her was she one of the girls like
If I go
some
to
friends
a
like to
strip-
dance with their
If I go
friends
to
and
a
stuff
strip
too.
club, which I've been to
Don't put
plenty.
nothing on
Call you
me.
loud. Give me
In
1 second.
Houston, I've been to the best of the best.
The best of
I've had
nastiness.
private dances, all types of things.
Okay.
And what I like the best is grinding from afar without touching me whatsoever, and
Sensual.
then pretending like you're going. You know when the strippers do like I'm pretend like I'm gonna touch you there, but they don't actually touch you.
So you tease.
The tease.
Don't Kavina
That's
talk
a
like
whole
Kavina made
nother
it.
wife.
Kavina made it. She made it weird in here now.
She talks like a Bond villain.
I like
Let
the
me
tease.
tell you,
Call her
honey,
you
I have
live. Intercut live,
experienced
baby.
the
Talk to
finest.
him. What's your name?
I
Where you
am a
from?
bomb
A
villain.
Bond villain, James Bond.
Yeah, you know who
I
it
am a
is.
Bond
got-
villain.
Oh shit, we got Gito on. What's up,
Before I
Gito?
answer this question,
Go ahead, Gito.
before I answer this question, I got 3 points to make clear real quick.
Okay.
Number one, kick T.Y. out of the chat. He is wild.
He said T.Y.'s wilding in the chat. Kick him out. We can't kick him out.
Kick him out
We can't
first.
kick him out the chat.
That is one. Number two, Kavina is a seductress. Get her away from me. I
Kavina-
can't do this.
Kavina, he said you're a seductress and you need to stay away from him because he can't handle it.
You're seductress.
They call you sunshine back home. That's what he said. You can't hear right now.
never seen
But go
Harlem
ahead.
Nights.
She seen Harlem Nights.
You seen
But
Harlem
go ahead
Nights?
with go ahead with your.
She said, call the wife. I ain't never coming back home.
I ain't never coming home. Now what's your statement?
I ain't
on the
never coming
grinding?
home.
So how you feel about this
Hey, so
grinding
look.
versus twerking right here on the versus battle today?
So there's two things that depend on that. Number one, am I taking her home? And number two, how much alcohol am I had?
He
So
said.
there's two different things need to be.
He said it depends on how much alcohol he's had and if he's taking her home. I guess twerking is more of a cultural thing. I think we've come to agree on that. Twerking is more of a cultural thing,
I feel like
grinding is
twerk-
more personal.
To me,
I'm not accepting.
to me, I feel like twerking is just for
No.
fun. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you see twerking, it's more of a dancing event.
Yeah.
Twerking is what women do when they can't dance.
He said
You know what I'm
twerking is
saying?
what
They're like
women do when they
adults who
can't dance.
That's not true.
You know what I'm saying? That's for show. That's just to say, hey, it's a last here.
No, 'cause
let me
you-
take this motherfucker. and
If
see
you're a
what-
grinder, you can dance.
If you're a grinder, you can probably dance.
Yes,
If you're a
for
grinder,
sure.
you can move them hips.
Yes.
That grinding is
We've
different.
taken excuse me if I'm wrong.
Okay,
but
okay.
We've taken a cultural dance, body movement, and we've seduced it. We have created into a sexual movement.
I don't know.
Sexual movement, ma'am.
Both of them look like riding
Have
dick.
you ever
you go to
seen an
Africa-
African woman do
Yeah.
a fertility
Both of them look
dance?
like
have.
simulate
Yeah.
riding
And
dick.
it's sensual.
It's very sensual.
Yeah, it ain't
and
twerking.
I think that fertility and sex.
Look, I did like this.
Are two different things.
No, of course it's together. But when you're dancing and you're doing a fertility dance, I'm saying we seduced that dance.
Fertility dance.
Sensual.
That man come get this thing.
That's the whole.
That means come get pregnant.
Come get this thing.
Okay.
And a lot of these women out here don't need to be
That is
pregnant.
fair.
A lot of these women out here, some of them, that's not what they're intending to do.
So
it's a mating call.
That's what I said. It's a call to her.
Yeah,
it's a mating call.
You just fucked the game up.
You fucked the game up.
You just gave away the game.
You gave away the
game.
I'm a woman.
Hey, Kavina,
we give you the answer.
He said you are Erica Badu disguised as Kavina. Hey man, appreciate the call, man. Hey, appreciate the call, OG. Fuck with you. All right, boy.
Everything cool.
What's up?
It says as black people, African Americans, we make everything cool.
Yeah.
We are the culture starters.
If it was already cool, we make it even cooler.
Hey, but we love some drums.
Hey, they started drinking
drums.
Casamigos because Jason was drinking.
It was already sexual.
It was
From
sexual.
Its inception. We just put our extras on it and made it what it is today.
I agree with Kavina in a way in what she's saying though, because some of that shit was just our culture. It was our style. We made it sexual. We made it
already
sexualized. We sexualized it more. I know what she's saying. Yeah,
but
I know what she's trying to say.
The inception, it was a fertility dance. We're not talking about fertilizing crops here.
Yes, we've been.
They're not about to go twerk outside and go plant some sweet potatoes.
Come get this kitty.
We're talking about fertility.
2 coochies, please.
You know what I mean? So it was already sexual.
It is very sexual.
It might not have been a hypersexualized culture in its inception, but it was a sexual dance.
Yeah.
Okay, sexual dance. What it is, but right now to have it mainstream played out on the radio and making people twerk on the side of the street when a 15-year-old, 16-year-olds out here twerking,
crackheads
twerking that shouldn't even have a child. There's no child that you should have
with
crackhead while you're twerking.
People do impregnate crackheads. It's just the reality.
Crackheads do be getting it in.
Crack babies are born.
Can you agree with that? With everything comes time and place.
With luck comes opportunity.
Even though twerking is part of our culture,
nah, it's
just
not
like
lucky.
freestyle.
Crackhead.
I was looking for a word and I
something
fucked
like
up.
that is part of our culture. That doesn't mean you fucking do it at Olive Garden.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Wait, you can't twerk.
He said it's appropriation to the shit. Like, don't just for everything.
Don't hop your ass up.
I'm not gonna lie. I can tell my age kicking in though on the twerking. I don't like the hey. Like when I see somebody's Instagram story, and they bitch, I don't even so annoyed. I'm not even lying. Like when I see twerking and and all, I love that they're having fun, right?
Yeah.
I love that they're having fun and doing anything. I love to see women having fun. But in my mind, it's irritating. It's like when I see white girls doing a white girl thing when they be like, when they see each other for the first time in like 2 weeks.
Like no matter what the beat is.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
Call in white girls.
They go
call in white girls. It depends yourself.
They do the exact same dance. You talking about white girls like that?
Yeah, like the over the top.
The Gucci Mane, but it's the same
and they over the top with the whole. But my thing is, if you're having fun, if you're genuinely having fun, you know what I'm saying? If you're genuinely having fun, do that. But sometimes it seems like you over the top. You're doing it for attention. You're doing it like that's how we feel to old people. And I feel like I'm getting old now, and I'm irritated by hey bitch, that's my bitch, and my best friend. I'll be like, oh my fucking Jesus, tap dancing Christ,
grinding for the win.
Sorry.
No, we good. Anyway,
Tori just showed me a video of her twerking.
Tori, calm down. That's why she was quiet over there, because she thought we was talking about her. Tori, you can twerk if you want to twerk, Tori. Twerk your heart out.
Instagram at Tori the Body. She's called Tori the Body for a reason.
You Tori the Body?
Tori the Body. That's Tori the Body. Hey, Tori.
It's not that type of show.
Yeah, a little bit of clappage.
But I just want everybody to know, all those single guys out there, I just seen it's her birthday on. Look, we have a birthday party Saturday, but I just seen a video of Tori twerking, and let me say, it shouldn't be Tori the Body. It should be Tori the Body twerking, because that shit was lit.
They over here having a moment, and I'm gonna get out of here, and we gonna switch it up. Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Next verses. Let's go. Hey, so
where's that at?
Okay. Yo, Yonka, stand the fuck up. Lock, stand up, man. New York, what's happening? No, I'm just playing. Look, check this out. So in Manhattan, they just passed a law making prostitution legal. So the question of the day is, prostitution being legal versus you can't sell that cat. Let's start over here. Kavina, can you sell that cat?
That feels offensive.
That's what you said earlier.
No, we start offensive, but we always start over there. We coming over here now. We start over here.
Okay,
Kavina.
I do have an answer for you.
Okay, so versus that, should you be able to sell that cat? cat if you want to. It's your body, your choice. Go ahead.
That's tricky.
Oh, she changed the energy.
Okay.
Even the same.
No, my initial reaction is
Okay.
no. No one should be buying vagina. No one should be selling vagina.
Why?
Because that's a portal.
So we got questions.
It's a portal. It's
Okay.
a portal
Portal to what?
for life.
Okay.
It's a gateway drug?
Okay.
Yeah.
So can we buy dick?
Yes.
What?
Wow.
And it should be sold for cheap.
Yo, what's the opposite of misogyny? Is there an opposite to misogyny?
No.
There has to be.
There's not.
No, I don't accept that.
Misandry. Misandry.
My word. Hey, this ain't no $40 over here.
Hey, somebody, Kavina,
Hey,
bet me your
it's
left
about an
shoe.
inch.
Okay, so
Bet me your left shoe.
Women have been
Misandry is
selling
the right.
that cat since Suge Avery. I love it.
hey,
You
Suge
only
Avery
sell your dick by the inch.
she was a comfort
If-
girl.
All them $40
Let me tell you
girls about to
something.
be mad. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Listen,
Okay,
you can
hey.
sell it if you want
Okay,
to,
there
but
you
you
go.
should be selling it for a
ANDRY.
higher dollar amount than what I've seen it been sold for. If you're
you've
gonna
seen
sell
it
your
sold.
portal,
If you got
you're gonna
$10
sell
pussy, you got $10 pussy.
no.
You got
Hey,
$10.
so why
If
Be
you have
honest with
$10
yourself.
dick, if you have $10
Know
dick,
what you can
Hey,
get.
caller, stay on. Caller, stay
so
on.
if you have $10 dick and you trying to buy you some $40 pussy,
Y'all got $10 dick.
The
what's
price
the
don't add
difference?
up. You
It
can't
don't
price
add up. So you should be
You owe me.
buying. You should be either paying them more
Uh-huh.
because you have you're in the
Supply and demand.
deficit
Okay.
as a penis. Your penis should be cheap.
Supply and demand.
So what if the
Why?
prostitute gets some dick from
Unless
somebody
your
that's
arms
got
and
some
legs
fire?
add extra to the
Should she
experience.
give some money back?
Penis should be cheap.
That made no sense at all.
But what if the dude overly satisfies the prostitute? Should he give some of his money back at the end? Like,
I am
No,
for that.
No,
At this point,
man.
if
you should get a refund.
No, fuck all that. Because no matter how you want to slice it, basic economics, there are fewer men on this planet than women. Therefore,
What?
there's less of a supply of
We
dick.
can make more.
Therefore, we can charge more of a premium.
No. If we really wanted to,
I can go across the
if we
street and
really
get a
wanted
better
to, I
deal.
can make
Can you?
$100,000. I can make
so
$100,000.
why aren't men
With what?
selling more dick?
What you making $100,000
The
with?
fuck
So
you
why
mean?
is it
I
more
can make
common?
$100,000.
What are we doing?
Proper promotion.
calm down,
Proper promotion. Promotion.
Wait, what
Why
that,
is
say
it
what
more
that dick do?
common?
Make $100,000?
All I need is a
We
bill
selling
for
it
it.
by the inch.
It's all
He making
about-
$100,000.
They are selling dick,
We
and
don't
you
talk
call
to you
them
after the show.
homosexuals.
Get those get those
Man,
applications.
yo,
sucking
if a
dick in the
man
car.
got good enough dick, he can fuck a place to stay.
Hey,
with HIV.
you
Yo,
call
a
them
man will
homosexuals.
always
Hey,
have a
listen,
place
Men
to
out here
stay.
selling
Hey,
dick
let's bring it
every
back.
day.
Hey, listen, let's bring it back.
I can't.
A man can fuck a place to
Listen,
stay.
y'all done went off the rails.
Hey, we got a caller, y'all. We got a caller.
Okay.
Right. Hey, hold on, wait. We do got a caller.
I'm not gonna
My
say
bad,
it.
caller. Caller, what's your name? Where you from? Go ahead, caller. Go ahead, caller.
First of all, fuck all of that shit. And, you talking about selling pussy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
They done ran the Russians
Pussy
about
ain't
Texas
finna outright-
in
ain't finna
2017.
outright
Ain't nobody
dick.
down there making
He said
vodka.
pussy not gonna outright no dick.
Boy, dick always wins.
Why are people constantly on the lookout for pussy, and you don't ever hear a woman saying, "Can somebody holler at me if they have some dick?"
Answer that question. Hold on. Answer that question, Ty. Answer the question, caller. Caller. Answer the question.
All these women out here, all these women out here are basically nowadays they're classifying a man by how much like you said the big dick energy.
It sounds like free.
He's talking about big dick energy right now.
Oh Lord! And then that's the thing too. If you had let me tell you something about a $20 penis. If you want, if you take a $20 penis and you add some arms, legs, and some mentality to it, you can turn that $20 dick to a $100 dick overnight. But a $4 pussy is always gonna be a $4 pussy in your eyes, no matter how much massaging, talking, wine and dining the bitch do.
$40
So stop.
Let him talk.
I know I can't hear him. I'm sorry.
I know. Let him talk. Go ahead, bro.
I'm
What's the
sorry,
question?
Ty.
What's the
I'm
question?
sorry, I couldn't hear you.
What's the difference between what?
So what's the difference between a $40 pussy and a $4,000 pussy?
What's the difference between a $4 pussy and a $4,000 pussy?
Okay.
Oh,
I'm glad you asked.
Yes.
What is
I need to know.
Everyone ready?
Yes. We are prepared to learn.
The difference is her parents.
No, the difference is how much she told you to pay in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
That's
she set the price.
I ain't paying shit.
There you go. And how much do you charge for your penis?
Well, get your cheap ass off the phone then.
You probably don't charge nothing for penis.
Right. I'm cheap fuck.
If you're not charging nothing for penis, you shouldn't be paying for pussy.
So do you think men don't pay for pussy due to pride?
No, men pay for pussy for convenience.
I don't pay
That's
for
what's up.
pussy
I like that though.
That's absolutely
because a lot of rich men pay for pussy.
I mean, it makes more sense.
I ain't paying for no pussy because
In the room, how many of you all pay?
He said he ain't paying because it's free.
Ask that. Come on.
All right,
We'll get into that in a minute.
So to answer the question, so T.Y., to answer your question, you think it should be legal? You on that versus side? It should be prostitution should be legal, right?
You know what? Prostitution should be legal on both sides because
He said it should be legal on both
if I want to sell my dick or if she want to sell her pussy, that's her body.
All right, my nigga. Hey, well, go gigolo. All right, go get your gigolo on, my guy. Appreciate the call, brother.
Hey,
Deuce
Bigelow. Let's get that bread, nigga.
Long story short, he want to buy some pussy.
Tori, I want to hear your take.
Tori, what's your take on selling this cat?
I had a question though.
Go ahead.
You know, I'm a business-minded person,
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And honestly, I believe that everything should be monetized.
Okay.
Like, if you want to see anything, you should be able to sell it. Right. I mean, because the only reason, what is the reason why we aren't allowed to sell pussy or buy dick, whatever the fuck?
STDs, regulations on things like that.
Child trafficking.
They can't tax it.
They can't tax
They can't tax the
That's
pussy.
true too, yeah.
They don't like that. The government don't like nothing. They can't make any money off of. Because that's why we're legalizing weed because they can find a way to. Hey, y'all ever bought some weed from the weed store or whatever y'all go to?
The weed store? Go ahead, Tori. Two weeds, please. Go ahead.
Can I get 2 weeds, please? And then they tax your ass. Oh, this is the weed tax, the packaging tax.
I know what you're talking about.
The tax.
I've heard.
Yeah, you know about the weed tax. Is it a weed tax?
It's a weed tax.
Anyway,
go ahead.
But they tax you for it. The reason why they don't want you to sell a pussy is taxation.
Because they can't tax the pussy.
They can't tax your pussy.
So if you can put a tax on some kitty, we can kitty cat meow around this.
And I think what is New York doing?
Vegas,
you got to register as a pussy
But
seller.
in Vegas, I don't know how it works in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
But I know in the state of Nevada, Reno, Vegas, whatever, that's all that shit legal. I don't know how they get their money.
You got to register as a tax.
I think it's something
seller.
like a tax pussy seller.
You got to pay.
Did you make that up?
No, as an escort. Let me correct something. You gotta you have to register as an escort.
That's what escort
because as an escort, you're not guaranteed sex.
And if you get some cheeks, you probably have to pay extra on some one-on-one person.
It's kind of like
you're paying for the escort, not the sex.
A service.
It's
right.
like being a waitress.
You pay them to leave anyway.
Get tip. If you get tips, you got to put it on your taxes, but they don't really know.
He called it the weed mart. Hey, before we get to y'all on this, I'm gonna get to the caller real quick. Caller, you're live. What's your opinion on this thing? What's your name? Where you from?
Imagine the paperwork you got to do for that LLC.
They be like, what service? What
imagine the paperwork you got to do for that LLC.
They gonna be like, what service do you provide?
Well, swallowing is extra. Now that's $7.
Technically, it's called vaginal intimacy.
Okay.
If you need to,
he said it's called vaginal intimacy. If you need a real name for it.
There we go.
Hey, so the question is, are we doing verses today? This is the whole theme of the show. So verses. What's up, Ray? We're doing verses. This. Should vagina be legal? Should you be able to sell that cat or no? Go.
No, it's just like, first of all, Tori hit it damn near on the nose. It's just like how it is with weed, but as long as they can tax it, they'll let it happen. The only reason that it's illegal is because it ain't taxable. So as long as they can make money off of it, it's legal.
I got you. Go ahead. Now go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
Turn back. Okay, all right.
So
ultimately, bro,
you think it should be legal with stipulations on it, correct?
It should be legal, period. They already doing it. It's been going on for years.
And you know what I like, honestly, caller, before you get off? I like the fact that women can now sell it without having nobody touch them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so much safer. Now, I'm being serious. Like,
how do they not touch you?
Because you got OnlyFans now, right? And when you get an OnlyFans page, now I'm being serious. Like, instead of a woman being out there on a fucking corner unsafe all night, she can now go in her bedroom, make more money in the safety of her own home, be fucking playing with herself from niggas from Japan that ain't gonna never meet her in her life. So if you gonna sell it, I think, honestly, You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to do it safely. You don't ever have sex with nobody and you ain't got to risk catching nothing or getting killed out there. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense, though? Like, it's a safe way to do it now, is all I'm saying. So if you don't do it, I'd rather you do it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Let's put this already on the floor, though.
It's always been a thing.
Right.
Hold on, let's put this
Go ahead, Carla, one more thing. Go ahead, get it in.
Technically, it's already legal. What the fuck do you think porn is? You're selling pussy. As long as the camera's there, it's the only difference between prostitution and porn is a video camera.
Okay. So
you still selling the pussy already.
You selling it, but you're selling a dream once you do that OnlyFans. That's not the same, my nigga.
In a dream when that porno nigga pounding that coochie out, it's still being fucked. Either way it goes, all the difference is the video camera.
You getting after dark?
Yeah, he went after dark on us. Hey, we might come back after dark tonight. All right, man. Appreciate the call. All right, brother, stay with us. He cracking up laughing when he get off. Yo, real talk. Hey, real quick. We got somebody new in this thing. Ooh, yeah. What's up, Raquel? What's up, man? What's your name? Where you from? Introduce yourself to the peoples.
Raquel, the pretty beast.
Hey. Well, thanks for joining us. What's happening? Hey, so we gonna throw you in the fire real quick.
Oh, Lord.
We doing a versus battle today. Okay. And today, we already hit on 2 things, but we gonna get you in on this next one. So, selling cat is the whole subject. Should it be legal or illegal? Why do you think there should be illegal? We going versus that. Go. What's your take on prostitution being legal?
It should definitely be legal.
Okay.
Because women should be in control of their body.
There you go.
And
that's my point.
It should always be them wanting to do whatever they want to do as long as they're being safe about it. Then it should be legal. Especially taking their power back. As long as they're not being pimped out or something of that sort, then it should definitely be legal.
There you go. And that's all I was on.
It's been happening since the beginning of the time, and it's going to happen forever. And, take back your power. And if you want to sell it, do what you're going to do, but keep all your money. And
sell
keep
it
all your money. All yours. No percentage.
Keep your money.
You don't need a manager.
What is it called? A pimp.
What do you call a
pimp?
A pimp named Slickback. You got to say the whole name. A pimp named Slickback.
Women should sell it without a pimp.
You so excited about this. Women should sell without a pimp. But that's why I said the OnlyFans.
Protection.
To protect you from getting beat
up. But when you have an OnlyFans, you don't need it.
Okay, the purpose of a pimp was to protect you from getting beat up and getting your pussy stolen?
Oh, no, people would steal that cat. They would
steal the cat.
I'm trying not to say the P word so much. I can say it. I'm a feminist too. I ride.
Pagina.
Pagina.
Okay, let's play a game.
Okay.
I wanted to play a game, but
what game you want to play?
It's a game I made up. It's called Slang. We pick a topic and then we go around the room and everybody gives a slang for that topic. Okay, we're going with vagina.
Can we do 2? Okay,
we're going with vagina. Go.
Box.
Go. But hold on. The rule. Wait.
Hot box. Can I say hot box my next turn?
No. The rules are this. If you say it, at least one person in the group needs to have heard it before.
Oh no, y'all know what a box is.
All right, let's go.
I'm starting with box. You can't use box.
Wait,
nigga. I cheated. My
bad. Everybody watching, hit in the comments. Give me your.
Everybody watching. If you got a nickname for vagina, a slang name for vagina, get it in there.
Okay, let's go.
You can use. Okay, I said box. Go ahead.
Pussy.
There we go.
Coochie.
Look, he running out. Look.
Oh, you
got something. Look, he only had pussy. That's all he had. Because we said he was like, damn.
You better go.
Love pocket.
Okay, we'll give him love pocket.
You heard that before?
Listen, if that's what he called,
I'm different. I'm different. I do what I want.
Raquel, you got a name?
Poom poom.
There it is. Y'all got to get that poom poom.
Poontang.
We'll give you poontang.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going. Let's go.
Okay.
Words for it.
Keep going.
Monkey. You gotta say monkey.
Okay, I heard it before. Go ahead.
Panocha.
Nappy dugout.
I never heard that. Hold on. Who's heard nappy dugout?
Me.
You heard nappy dugout?
That was in Juice. You ain't never seen Juice?
I ain't never heard the nappy dugout personally.
You ain't never seen Juice?
I've seen Juice, but I don't remember.
He
said it's the same way.
No, don't be trying to buy time, nigga. Chocha. Okay, Chocha.
Coochie.
She's surprised nobody said that yet.
Didn't I say coochie?
The fat rabbit.
Y'all lost. I said coochie already.
Oh, you did say coochie? You said it the first time?
Dugout one took me out.
Vajayjay.
Oh.
I got like 5 more.
Her.
Oh, okay. I have heard somebody calling her
Pocketbook.
pocketbook, but I can see an old ass lady calling. Well, you ain't gonna never get none of this pocketbook over here now. I can hear it. I can fucking hear it. Yeah.
Anybody say cat yet?
Nobody said cat.
Cat. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Cat.
She said, "No way." I was gonna say cat.
Checkmate.
Hey, y'all stupid.
We got some new ones in here.
Box.
They giving y'all answers.
I'm about to use them.
Snatch.
I've heard snatch. I've heard snatch. I don't want to use none of that because I already seen it. I don't want to cheat. I don't want to cheat.
Thunderdome.
I'm gonna cheat.
Vag.
Cookie. 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 I'm going with Cookie. Final answer, Steve.
Wait, why did you say Method Man?
Go ahead.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Method
Man fine as hell, but
we ain't doing that today.
I don't know why, baby.
I'm trying to think of some more.
What you got?
I want to say, did we say kitty? Cat? We said cat.
I say cat.
You can say kitty.
You can say kitty.
You can say kitty.
Okay.
Purr.
Okay, I think I'm gonna end it with this.
Go ahead.
Poonanny.
Yeah. Some Uchi Wally.
Yeah.
Damn it, you stop.
He was like, I was gonna say Uchi Wally. Nigga, you was not gonna say Uchi Wally.
That was the last one.
Hey, but I appreciate that.
All right, so here we go.
We done.
All right, we on to the next one, man. That was funny as hell. Okay, I like that game. I like the game.
I had the best one.
You didn't ask me if I thought selling ass was cool.
Which one?
Oh, my bad. We went on.
Oh, we ain't even stop. Let me go. Selling cat. Oh, we selling cat around here. Jay, we selling cat?
This is all I got to say about it.
Do you like that?
This is all I got to say about it. This is all I'm going to say about it. Hold
Okay.
on, let me fix my mic.
All right, go ahead. Get yourself together. Get yourself together.
All right, cool. Now, I learned from Iceberg Slim that, and I've been disputed on this, but pimping and prostitution are literally the first jobs of civilization. It was literally like when you boil yourself down to nothing, it's like, who are you? You know what I mean? So it's like, so when a woman is boiled down to nothing, like Stoney from Set It Off. You feel what I'm saying?
I remember Stoney.
I need this money.
I need the money. I'm in a bind, Nate. Sometimes you in a bind. You know what I mean?
Sometimes you got to get out that bind.
I've heard a very powerful, smart philosopher say, as long as you are literally, a woman is sitting on a gold mine.
Sitting on it.
Sitting on a gold mine. Her pussy look like a wallet.
I heard that in a song.
Yeah, exactly. A very so you know the philosopher.
The philosopher was probably a nigga named Too Short or some shit.
So with that being said,
go ahead.
When you make prostitution legal, you give them an umbrella of protection, because just like you said, the only reason they need a pimp is for protection. So like if you make it like if this man didn't like if you sell your box and a man didn't pay you, that's theft. Or grand theft, You know what I mean?
And
so you can file a report.
You should be able to file
you know
for
what
that.
I mean?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
But if you get a pimp involved, he's gonna have to break his fingers and he's gonna catch a case.
Yeah, I get it.
So you stop a whole lot of problems by just saying, hey, you know what? It's your body. Like if you could like if it's legal for a baby to get snatched out of it. And you can walk away with a clear conscience. You know, you can make an investment. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like how much is a BBL?
Hold on. We got a question. So Mayessa says, but is that encouraging prostitution?
Yeah. Well,
is it?
Is that
like the easy way out? Like, is that like the easy way out? Like, I mean, women like gonna be like, I ain't getting a college education, I can just sell this.
Everybody has like a moral code. You know what I mean? And this is something that your parents ingrain in you. So if your parents didn't ingrain that reality into you, like if you sell your box, this is the reality that comes with it, then they essentially failed the child anyway.
So now same as stripping.
Same as stripping.
I know it's legal, but do we have a moral compass to go our ass out there?
The irony is that a stripper has more contact than a prostitute.
Go ahead, Jason. It's on you now.
I think it should be legal.
Okay,
I think it's a victimless crime.
Okay.
Even in its illegal state, it's a victimless crime. Everybody involved got what they came for. So
exactly. You pay a woman to leave.
It's a gateway drug.
It's a gateway because we talked about this on a previous episode.
I disagree with
sex is a drug. We all agree that sex was a drug, right or wrong? Right?
I don't think I was
that dopamine spike,
right?
Some people need it. You
sex can be a drug. Like some women that do that.
Addictions.
Why? Yeah, we came for that. It's like an addiction. Anything that can be addictive, you know what I'm saying, can be considered a drug.
Get it? Addictive.
We doing this?
You can lose your left hand.
What are we doing right now?
Okay.
All right, come on back. Kavina want the mic. Kavina, go do this.
I have something I want to know.
Yeah.
So if prostitution is legal, which is fine, women can handle taking on the responsibility of their own bodies in a business sense, like they've been doing forever.
Yeah.
And now that prostitution is legal and it's actually out in the open, everyone's comfortable with it. What happens to the men and women that just want to have traditional sex? Is everyone going to be expected to pay? Is everyone going to be expected to sell?
That's deep.
Are they not already?
But I was thinking that too, Jason. I was thinking that too.
So is a wife going to feel like now that my husband can go to buy sex just as easily as he can go look at sex in a strip club? Is he still going to want to have sex with me?
He can look at sex on the internet.
But he can't go get it, though.
Yes, he could.
Not legally.
He can go to the pussy store.
He can go to the coochie store. But see, what she's saying is if it's legally... If you can legally go get to the coochie, right.
Now weed is legal. It's way more common for it to be happening right in front of you.
Where the corner store drug dealer.
Are
we encouraging...
And has that fucked up our life? Has weed fucked up our life? Like, as a society?
Don't point to me. The fuck? What the fuck is going on over here, son?
Now that weed is legal, is it destroying people? Like
it's just destroying your neighborhood drug dealer. Your neighborhood drug dealer has no job.
Damn.
He better get his out of dispensary.
Ain't nobody buying, what do y'all say, nickel bags and dime bags.
I've been at the dispensary parking lot and I've seen a backseat full of children while the car's running because their mom's inside the dispensary buying weed. Believe me, it fucks with people.
You don't think mom's been doing that forever?
I mean, people gonna have an opinion.
So let that weed man come to your house. Don't you leave that parking lot with your kids in the car to go to the
crack dealer.
No, so
is it not?
Check this comment.
Niggas don't get their drugs if they want their drugs.
Hold on.
Like leaving my kids. Hold on. Leaving my kids in the car while I'm in the dispensary is just about the same as going to Walmart. Leaving them in the car when I go to Walmart.
Go
ahead, Tori. Go ahead, Tori.
I said, what you said, Jay.
I said
leaving your kids in the car for the dispensary is only equivalent to leaving your kids in the car to go to the liquor store. Again, we're talking about purchasing drugs that are addiction. No one willingly leaves their kids in the car to go to fucking Target.
People do.
People do
because they have shopping addiction.
They must got some badass.
You can have a shopping addiction too. No, seriously. You might be like, I was only going in. No, seriously. Okay, so check this out. People have shopping addictions. I know what you're talking about. So say I say, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go in here. I just need some Pampers real quick. I'm gonna run in here real quick.
You can't go in the Target.
And then they go in that motherfucker and be like, damn, they got juice on sale. You might get all juice, some Hot Pockets perhaps.
I forget what
I can't spend less than $50
and now you in the store for 15, 20 minutes when you thought you was going to be in there for 5.
You've got nothing in your closet where you look at it and you say, why the fuck did I buy this?
You bought it because you wanted to buy. You was addicted to that.
Impulse bar.
I got everything in the closet.
You can buy pussy on impulse too. That's
anything can be a drug, yo.
If you catch pussy on sale.
Look,
y'all want to catch up with comments? You want to catch up with comments?
My thing about buying pussy is there's no sport.
Let Jason go real quick. Go ahead.
There's no sport in buying pussy. That's my beef with it.
Okay.
Nigga, you fucking for sport.
Oh, you out here gaming, motherfuckers?
Yes. Not out here anymore, but when I was active, when I was out there like that, when I was out there like that, yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, we ain't mad at the honesty.
Even if you was just renting a car or buying a car, either get married and buy a car
or whatever, you was just gonna throw it
at me. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Move.
But look though,
you know, make it feel like a.
But Jason, you see this comment at the top.
Hold on. Okay, let's.
So this comment at the top says, since prostitution is legal, it's watered down. Like I just
like weed.
Like in my mind, I'm thinking about how would they water down the prostitution? You would have to work at a pussy shop.
It'd probably be cheaper.
A bordello?
I feel like you have to work at a pussy shop.
A modello.
Yeah.
And it would be a regulation on what they would set the prices.
So like diet pussy.
Yeah, you can't like get full out pussy. You have to use a condom.
Oh no, it's definitely
you gotta get FDA.
Well, not everybody.
You gotta wear a mask.
Yeah, you gotta wear a mask. It's regulated.
Vaccination card.
No shirt, no service.
True.
No shirt, no shoes.
You gotta keep your Timberlands on the whole time, son.
Condoms.
That's too much.
And then I feel like they would.
I'll just jack off.
I feel like they would have surveillance.
Porno is free.
Oh, there'd be surveillance.
They would have.
So you better have your stroke together.
You better not steal this pussy.
Kavina,
you better not.
Ain't no stealing no pussy.
Kavina, you just said porno is free, so it's pornography prostitution.
It has to be.
No,
it has to be.
Pornography is
a form of selling that pussy.
Go ahead. You right.
Well, it's a prostitution.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead, Kavina.
No.
It's a service.
No.
Is it, or is it just sex?
Prostitution is a service.
Pornography is not. It's not prostitution. It's about how you use it. So if you are going to prostitute yourself to yourself by purchasing something that costs when porno can be free, you have actually bought prostitution from yourself.
Because you was finna do yourself anyway.
And now you just pay for it so you could watch the porno.
So paying for a hotel room prostitution?
Nah, you paying for privacy.
I feel like...
Boom!
But you pay a prostitute to leave.
I'm keeping it a boom. You paying for privacy.
But you pay a prostitute to leave. You're paying for discretion.
Well, that could be one thing. I mean, it depends on what you are paying for.
You don't want to go to what am I paying for myself again?
So if you bought, you went on whatever website and bought the rose.
Yeah.
And just went to town. You know,
went to town on yourself.
I've seen it on the internet.
She said rose. What? What is a rose?
I personally, for one, don't.
What is the rose?
Shut up, Tori.
Everybody turned.
She said you do what?
Hey, we talking about prostitution. I said a rose. Everybody turns into nuns.
I need clarity.
Sacred flower.
Tori, I need
what, Tori?
You know what I'm talking about.
Y'all can quote this shit.
Go
if
ahead.
it ain't real, it ain't from me.
Go ahead.
What are you guys talking about with this?
Tori, you don't what?
If it ain't real, it ain't for me.
What's up with these comments, though?
I think, okay,
I don't know what they talking
Tori,
about.
catch us up on comments real quick for me, please.
All right, so we got a comment here. Leaving your kids in the car is same regardless of where you go.
Yeah.
No, it's not. If you leave your kids in the car when you go to the Walmart, they will be in the car for 3 hours.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Now we're more on topic.
Right, go ahead.
Porno stars are paid by companies. They are literally putting themselves out to a large conglomerate or an organization.
I like that.
So are you saying that to say that
big ass word?
So they it's a
they're
business.
paid by a company. They're not paid by John.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And if you guys don't know, John,
it matters where your money comes from.
What's up?
But a lot of them are paid by Johns, especially when you have Pornhub and you have you can do tips and you can do stuff like that.
Yeah, you're right.
A lot of them are paid by Johns.
It's a different way to monetize it. Yeah.
Form of prostitution.
Remember we was talking about the cummies? You guys remember that?
I remember
Where's
the
Black
cummies.
at with the cummies?
Black was talking about the cummies.
Cryptocurrency.
Oh yeah,
Called cummies.
Well, it's not cummies because I don't like it. It's called cum rockets. But nobody likes that.
But the individual unit of cum rocket is
what is a cum rocket?
We'll talk about it another time.
It's the money.
Hey, that's the money. That's the money.
Quick and dirty. It's a cryptocurrency called cum rockets. Individual units are called
hold on, Jay. I just want to let you guys know. Welcome. You two are now going to be a part of the Elite Society, where we're going to teach you all about cum rockets.
The Illuminati?
Yeah. We're going to enlighten you.
We're going to enlighten you.
Jay, you know how Bitcoin breaks down into Satoshis?
There you go. Yeah.
So cum rockets breaks down into cum.
It breaks down into cum. But no, dead ass. It's like a form of payment. You'll be able to pay for anything in that field, that realm of sexual, like as cryptocurrency and coming.
It's the most hilarious shit in the world, but it's real.
So it's like
it's a currency.
Called?
It's a currency.
A Dogecoin.
No,
Dogecoin.
The virtual
V-Bucks.
Cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
No shit.
But they call cummies, aka cummies, cum rockets. They go black. He in this thing.
It's some shit that Gary Vee be endorsing.
Money is funded from the
hander. Like you obviously can't do a person a hand-to-hand exchange in cryptocurrency.
Big facts.
But you know, if you're going online, if you wanted to do whatever, you know, it is. That gets
so we was talking about earlier, right? So you was talking about. I was talking about earlier how I felt like I'm with y'all on. I think it should be legal, first of all, and I believe that it should be legal. But at the same time, it's like if I was a woman personally, or as a man, let me speak for myself. If I was a man whore, right? I would rather just jack off on a camera and get paid than having to fucking fuck somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can stay in my room and just beat a mean one, first of all, you know what I'm saying?
A mean one, not a regular one.
Not a regular one. I'm gonna be the mean for the bread.
Don't be
for the
mediocre.
bread. Oh, I'm Geico.
Geico.
Yeah, I need insurance.
Mean?
I need insurance.
There's a lizard in the room.
Yeah. I need insurance. Angry. I need insurance. I need masturbation insurance. I need masturbation insurance for what I'm gonna do to myself if I'm getting paid.
Women don't like to see nice.
No. You gotta get in there.
You want me to two-hand it?
Yeah. Like, but my point is, because I don't want to climb the rope.
They want you to lift. No, the women want you to lift weights and all right. Don't you ever be nice to that.
I want my shit under hardcore, cuz.
Oh no!
Parkour ball is what they call me.
Yo, how did we get here?
Okay, we here now. We here now, so let's go with it, right? So now my point is, I would so much rather not have to touch nobody, rather touch money and change money through hands and shit. Right. So that's what I mean. Like when it comes to prostitute, like I remember RP Pimp C, he said Pimpin' Ain't Dead, he just moved to the web. He said that 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He knew
Pimp C was so far.
He knew what was coming though. He was still pimping. He was still he was still pimping, but he was pimping online.
But I'm saying you got to think about it. Pimp C been dead for damn near 20 years.
So he knew what was coming. And he said that back then because if you watch Breaking Bad, like if Breaking Bad my shit by the way.
I haven't seen it.
It's a mistress who she runs a house and it's every girl got their own room and they do webcam. She set them up with food, shelter, and they have a certain time to do their certain shows and they make bank off
you
that
remember,
shit.
Women are better pimps than men are.
Exactly.
I just said that
been around since forever.
Yes.
I haven't seen Breaking Bad, but I just brought that same thing up. We should have an In the Cut Live OnlyFans where you had your scheduled day.
Nigga, I'm
To do what?
I don't care.
I'm cooking on mine.
I don't care
cooking.
what you're doing.
I'm not associated.
I'm not gonna
Wait
choose
a minute, son, and y'all ball shit. Now you
cooking your boxes?
I'm cooking in my drawers.
This nigga
Go ahead.
vigorously. Now you expecting me to do the same shit.
Bring the mic.
Go ahead, yeah, give it a mic.
So do you guys think that prostitution should have an area like in Amsterdam? Because I've been to the red light district.
I've been there too.
And I got to see, actually the women were really attractive and it was really an interesting experience. Yeah. And do you guys think that prostitution should be kind of pushed into a certain area and made into?
No, I feel like there should be hubs for it, right?
Hubs,
okay, so I like it, but I like how when you go to Vegas, you know that when you go to Vegas, you can now do that here. You
get what I'm saying? TJ too.
Yeah, and TJ is huge, right? And in Reno,
there's a particular area. Yeah,
it's a particular area that you go to. Some people go to Vegas for that. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the attractions. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, it's
if you can pay for pussy and not get pulled over.
Who said Hong Kong?
And that brings my question back up. Hold on, wait.
You better zip it up.
Hey, Hong Kong. Hey, we don't talk about Hong Kong. We don't talk about Hong Kong.
What happens in Hong Kong stays.
What happens in Hong Kong stays in Hong Kong.
That keeps bringing my question back up.
What's the question?
I've been to Hong Kong.
Amongst us, how many of you have actually purchased a little bit of pussy, a piece of pussy?
Never. I'm not even trying to be funny.
I'm putting myself.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm putting myself on Front Street. No, I am going to put myself out there.
Put him in a shot.
Yes, I have.
Was it worth it?
Pussy. Yes, I have.
You gotta say a piece of pussy.
No.
It was the whole thing.
No. I'm going to be 1,000.
No. I want the Tito's.
Yeah,
I was on some shit in life.
Okay, go ahead.
Where literally I was just like,
okay.
It was like I was getting divorced, and I was like, and I guess I went through a phase where I just was too lazy to talk to women. I don't want to say I didn't know how. I was just too late, so I was just like, man, I just need to get a nut off, and I'm tired of jacking off. Right. But here's the thing. I did 8.5 years in the military. And one of the things that was common when you pulled into a port is find out
facts.
Yes. A piece of pussy.
And I never did that. I never bought pussy overseas.
Okay.
But when I...
That's like stranger weed.
That's stranger weed, and we ain't for it. Go ahead.
Not in Japan.
But here's the thing.
In Japan, it's very...
Yeah, you know what? Thailand, if you go anywhere in the world and say boom boom, they'll take you wherever you want to go.
Be careful in Thailand over there. You might get an extra.
Man,
get that extra leg.
I see.
You will wake up and kick your dick on the ground.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Like, it just fall off.
It just fall off.
Man, I've seen some shit, man.
Scary world.
Two things.
He not capping. The clap line be longer than
the clap line be long. As soon as you pull out. Two things that are long is the clap line.
Right in the middle of.
He said,
when you're saying the clap line, for those that are not familiar with the ship talk,
medical.
So medical, when you say the clap line, fill everybody in on what that is. I know
it is literally exactly what it sounds like. You know what the clap is, right?
Some of them don't.
It is slang for gonorrhea, chlamydia, any other
and you have to get that
familiar
thing checked
disease.
Right? You gotta bend over on the table.
And now all these motherfuckers got it to the extent where there is actually a line formed. And this line goes from here to way the fuck over there.
Got that super gonorrhea in Thailand.
Super lifalaka. Get it some.
What is it? What you said? Well, I want to hear the end of the story.
My story?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead, G.
You remember what you were saying?
You were
divorced and you got
I got
tired
lazy.
of
Well, I just like I said, I went through a phase where I like.
They didn't pay you $1 billion like you said.
Go ahead, bro.
I was the king for like a smooth 2 months. I was the king of Backpage. For like a smooth 2 months.
Okay.
When Backpage,
tell your story.
No, when Backpage was. Man.
Oh, he said back page. I thought he said back pay. I was like, oh, you was balling.
A single tear rolled down my eye when they shut him down.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I was like,
that was your cookie right there. When you open your phone, it was the first app.
I got more pride than shame.
You good.
So when it comes to like, man shit, I own it, but it's not something I'm proud of. It's not like I'm not proud of buying pussy.
What you asking, Ray?
Well, did you enjoy it?
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, that's what I said. Was it worth it?
Absolutely not.
Damn.
Absolutely not. You know why? Because one thing about Backpage, the hoes never look like the picture.
Jesus Christ. But you ain't there to take them on to the movie.
No, but you don't want to say nothing.
Turn
you don't
off the lights.
You just do like this.
Did you have to pay for a hotel room to meet with those people?
No, what they do is they'll like one pimp will like rent out like 4 rooms.
Okay. Wow.
And have a woman just sitting in there. And I'll tell you, the last time I ever bought pussy was like
we got 1 million names for him, boy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got you. Well, the last time I bought some box.
Okay. I challenge you to say it differently every time. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go.
Next time.
We made a game out of
it. The next time I bought some vagina.
Okay.
He sucks.
I'm trash. It fucked me up because this lady, she was really pretty in her pictures, and for the first time she looked like the pictures.
Okay.
So when I go in, I'm kind of geeked, but the vibe was fucked up because I can tell she had bills to pay and she wore the energy. She just like literally, she just walked in like she was like, just leave it right there, and she like bent over.
But that's why I have never done it, because I'm afraid of that. In the
lobby of the hotel?
No,
I'm afraid of that.
I went to the room.
Oh,
they told me where the room was, and I just remember walking out of the room just like
I just got played.
I didn't get paid. I paid her.
I know.
But you got fucked.
You
didn't do the
paid
fucking.
Somebody to give them
no,
penis.
but not even that. Just more so like, this experience, this
it was
energy.
gross. The energy.
It was like that masturbation.
You know what it is?
Like Jesus.
You know what it is?
The bodies.
Like, she wasn't happy to see me.
Right.
Like type shit. You know what I mean?
So my dick wasn't happy either.
Yeah. So no. Well, it was so hard. I was like.
But I'm just saying.
Like,
you want to be happy too.
Yeah. The way that the wiring is done for the man.
Her customer service.
But it's attached to your mind too, though. When you get a certain age, I can tell you that personally.
Her customer service was trash.
For real.
And I was turned off from prostitution forever.
But you can't get your money back.
So 1 star.
It is what it is.
1 star vagina.
1 star review. I wanted to fuck her Yelp review up because I didn't feel welcome. I didn't get a man.
Did you ejaculate?
Of course, yeah. It was what it was. But see, here's the thing.
You said the plumbing worked.
I mean, it is what it like.
Right. But the
it's like this. I wanted to get my nut and leave.
Right.
That's what it was.
It's not an enjoyable experience.
No, it was just
so that's what strippers are good at selling you the dream.
From prostitution, do you expect her to kind of be more into you, or
yeah?
Lie. Like, what do you expect?
Well, that was like I was young into the game, so that was like my initial you know how like when you're young and you think a stripper like you.
Yeah. That's exactly.
Yeah,
you're not paying for the stripper. You're paying for the experience.
But here's the thing. This is why I don't go to strip clubs, because I fall in love every time, because they literally convince me that they're into me.
You listen to Drake, huh?
Man, I used to.
All right.
You like Drake? You like Drake?
That's the most light.
Go ahead, Jason. What you got?
I'm in love with a stripper.
Girl, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this right now?
She grinding that pole.
Now, what did you say, Jason?
Okay.
No, I was saying that was the most. That was literally all I was saying. That was the most light skinned of this shit. I know.
No.
Go
ahead.
No,
Davina got something.
And I'm all the way out of the realm today. I'm just being loose. Let me tell you something. So if you were selling penis, would you have to keep having sex with the vagina until she came, since she's paying?
Yeah, 100%.
It's going to be a different clientele, I think. When men,
you don't think it's going to be old?
It's going to be old.
Think about
I ain't
it.
Gonna say that.
Yes.
Think about that woman that you had sex with that was bent over. Was she a beautiful woman?
She was fine, but that's the thing.
So the energy was like, let me just make his penis ejaculate and get on.
I can tell she had a long day. She had a long day. I was probably like her 7th one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's that for me.
Yeah, like
a woman can be a hoe, but if you're an undercover hoe, okay, I don't know what you're doing.
You want the hoe or the prostitute to pretend like she's not a hoe.
If I give you money, I want to feel special.
I want to feel.
I want to feel like the only one all day.
It's your
I want
job,
it to be renewed. Yeah, but I felt like the eighth dude.
No, you want the prostitute to make you feel like she's not a prostitute.
It was bodies still in there.
I didn't even touch the bed. I was like, yeah, this is.
But
can we just do it on the
sink? It smelled like Astroglide in here.
Where in your who set those standards for you to think that if you go to a prostitute who sells her vagina, vagina with the R,
Players Club?
But really, Players Club, that was a real, like, those movies set you up to think that when you have sex with a prostitute, I'm gonna feel special.
I was young.
That is trauma.
He was young.
Trauma. I own it.
Hey, we appreciate you sharing that, my nigga, for real. A lot of people ain't gonna admit that with my mama.
Man, I'm 100, man.
Hey, but going back to when we were talking about deployment, man, it's a little hidden gem that I discovered.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Here we go. Let's go. Get into it.
European tourists.
Who?
European tourists.
European tourists.
If you're in Thailand, you see a white chick, 9 times out of 10, she from Germany or France or England or wherever the fuck. And if you black, they with it.
So he gonna say he ain't. So I already know the story. That's why I say he gonna say he ain't do no prostitute. He just did the tours.
I don't do.
He was a
hard week. Sport in it. Like it's basically what he just said. Like you just bought a trophy.
Well, trophy.
But the trophy wasn't
Not
that same.
Trophy, but it's the same experience. It's
hollow. I wouldn't
say having sex is a trophy, but it's the same experience. It's hollow.
He bought a punch card.
I see it like you going to Walmart.
For real,
and you getting what you want.
Hey, y'all, you heard what I said? Y'all ain't listening. I said he got a punch card. You know how I feel to get a punch card? You're like, I got a punch card. But you ain't never going back.
I left my card 4 times in the car.
The 5th time is free.
The punch card.
You get some free cat on the fifth session.
If I see a hoe with a punch card,
for me, it's
the day I see that.
Part of it is the chase. Like I like dating. I used to love dating. I used to like the push and pull up.
Yeah.
You don't get that if you just hand them money.
And that's what I'm saying about prostitution. Like, I don't think if you pay for it, first of all, if you're paying for it, there's nothing wrong with it. Because it's rich, attractive men that pay for sex all the time because they don't want the inconvenience of having to do that.
Have you ever paid for pussy?
Yeah.
Not even handed a prostitute.
It's a business transaction.
Right. But I used that as Hilton in Woodland Hills.
Okay.
Like, I didn't want my spot, but that was my spot, you know. That was where I would take them. And there was like a cheesecake factory and a BJ's, like right around the corner. And it was off in the cut, so I hadn't to worry about running into nobody. But I used to take everybody there, and the room was like $200 a night plus, you know, whatever else we did that day.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was coming out the pocket for that experience. So, I mean, I'm paying to put all this shit together.
That's not the same.
But that would, to me, that's paying for it because you could have had the same experience if you could have just brought them to the crib.
But let me tell you why I don't agree with that.
Because you're crafting a mood when you're doing that, versus you know just sending them a text like pull up.
Right.
Because if it's your first time or, you know, you're not really sure, you kind of want to... You ever read The Art of Seduction? You know, like...
I read that.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you kind of
one of the greatest books.
You kind of want to, you know, create that environment and kind of, you know, use lures and all that type of stuff. I think that's
dating. That's not...
But you know what? That's exactly. And I'm thinking
but that would be like, you know, the final blow, like the big joker.
Okay.
Of the whole thing. So
if you get that,
the big joker.
If you get that,
spades, the big joker. You know, like,
he make you regret it.
They got the ace, and then they lay that
dating,
big joker.
But if you are setting somebody up for that, big kill.
You kill.
But that's what it was. I mean, we can't make bones about it. That's really what the whole point of that.
You're payday loaning your.
She said you're payday loaning your.
So that's what I'm saying. In that
you know
context,
that's what you want.
Because I had to come out of the pocket to do all of that. Yes, I did.
Okay, so this is what I'm.
Women do it all the time.
This is my argument for you pay for it anyway. When they talk about you took her to dinner, that was $100. You took her out dancing and drinks, that was another $200. You know what I'm saying? Like when they be like, you paid for all that and didn't get none when you could have just paid $100 and got some, right? In my mind, I know how I have sex, right? And for me, it ain't just physical. It ain't even good if it's just physical, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like if you just fuck, even if they fine, like it might be a fine nigga, he might pipe you down, but if you don't know him and his body odor might not be, he might not even stink. No, my thing is, no, it's seriously like it's a chemical thing that we have as humans. You might not vibe with a motherfucker just because she fine, like you said. Shorty was bad, but she gave you bad vibes.
Just like every
the vibe was trash.
And then the thing about us, and women got this too, I know, because I got homegirls that told me this. After y'all come, you got this clear ass mind You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
After you come, you be like, what the fuck did I just do?
Why is your middle toe so long?
You know what I'm saying? Like you start seeing shit and feeling shit.
Why is that mole so big?
So when you got a big ass mole. So to have sex with a prostitute, in my mind, I always just like, I know I'm gonna regret it. Yeah. I know it. I've had women that I liked and I regretted it. Because when I came, I was like, damn, maybe I don't like her as much as I thought I did, right?
You know,
and I'm being
coming changes everything.
Right. But when you paying for a date, you're on that date too, nigga. Yeah. You ate, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you paying for the experience. You ain't paying for the pussy. You might not get it. You might don't be expecting nothing.
Well, if you buy an escort, you're buying the experience.
But that's what I'm saying. An escort might go with you and all that shit. They might do the whole night with you. That's when you're really paying for the end game of it. And even then, you went out too. You danced too. Yeah. You had some drinks too.
And who's
you know what
I'm saying?
You know, it's been times when I went through all of that, right?
Yeah.
And got right up to the point to where, you know, like basically the next move was, you know, just
get that thing up. Yeah.
And I was like, I'm cool.
The hooker.
And you ain't even want it.
I didn't want it. It's like chess. You don't actually kill the king.
Yeah.
You know, it's
you
just the
set
next
it up.
move.
Yeah.
It's like,
you set up for that checkmate.
I like that.
But this nigga,
I like that.
This nigga probably used to be back in his day. You know what I'm saying? Before he had that ring. And that nigga was back in the day. He was pimping. And nigga pimping.
I hope your wife is watching right now.
There was a time.
She know her, man.
My wife watches every episode.
Hey, here we go. Y'all ready to switch? Next verses.
Let's do it.
Cancel culture versus freedom of speech.
Man, let's do it.
Who want to start here? Here we go. Who want to start here? We're going to start with Jason this time. Jason. So we got a situation going on real quick. Let me talk about it. Let me just update everybody. If y'all don't know, the baby came out and said some things that kind of... I don't want to dwell on the baby and the whole thing he said about, you know, HIV and gays and stuff like that. We ain't going to dwell on that because that's been beaten up and broke up and beat up again. But we talking about the experience of now what we seeing is people really can't say what they want to fucking say no more. You know what I'm saying? That man losing money left and right. So we talking about cancel culture and the different, like cancel culture basically versus having the freedom of speech. Is it really freedom of speech if you really can't say what you want to say? So we going there with it. Jason, where you at, G?
Wow, that's kind of a multi-layered answer.
It very much is. So that's why we getting this the last thing we're doing today.
Unpack.
Because freedom of speech applies to criminal harm. It doesn't apply to public reaction.
Okay.
So you can't go, you know, you're protected from being prosecuted for something you said.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you can't be, you know, canceled or private venues can't withdraw their support or whatever. So there's that when it comes to freedom of speech. So that's what lends into cancel culture.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as cancel culture itself goes, who's actually ever been canceled?
R. Kelly?
Well, R. Kelly
Isaiah Washington?
Yeah, a lot of people lose.
It's still on my Amazon.
Like, who has a platform?
Every Sunday, I'm in there stepping in the name of love.
Well, we talk, but no, I think what we talking about when we talking about canceling, like as you notice, the baby is losing a lot of endorsements and stuff like that. Carla, we with
you. But it ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop his shows.
Yeah,
right.
It ain't gonna stop his.
It ain't gonna stop his money.
It's stopping his shows, and that's my point.
For now.
Yeah, he's losing a lot of shows.
It stopped 6 shows. He's got a total of 6.
That's not a little amount of money, my nigga.
That's about 200,000.
No, it's not.
That's
for the baby.
Do you think the baby's pulling down?
Depends on the show.
A lot of money.
It's not Jay-Z, man.
He made like
he is getting a bag.
He was like a top 3 artist last year as far as gross sales.
Baby, I'm not saying he broke and it's all an illusion.
Yeah.
But I'm saying first of all, he ain't going nowhere because he is in fact that popular.
Contracts.
But second of all.
What do you mean he's not going anywhere?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand that.
What I mean
nigga
by he's not
up,
going
bro.
anywhere is that he's not canceled. Like y'all gonna fuss and bitch and moan and piss and kick for the next probably about 30 days till another scandal comes out and then the baby
somebody else gonna say
back
something
where
stupid.
He always was.
I get what you're saying.
And then he's not really canceled now. I mean, he's still playing his music. His streams ain't hurting. So people are just making a show of it.
So let's get on freedom of speech though. I know you got something to say about that.
LGBTQ people support.
Yeah.
So they have to make a show. They have to grandstand. Like, oh yeah, we canceled the baby. Or we don't stand for this, and he'll be back next summer. So whatever.
So as far as verses on this category, do you feel like motherfuckers should have freedom of speech, or do you think there should be a restriction on what you could say, knowing the consequences to come with that shit?
I think the only freedom of speech, only restriction should be if you hold public office.
Okay.
I don't think your personal opinion should interfere with public policy.
Because you're supposed to be for everybody.
A private citizen or
a comedian.
Well, a comedian most definitely.
They definitely should be able to say what they want to say. If anybody should. I agree with that.
They're the culture critics.
But I don't think Donald Sterling should have lost his team. I don't think Donald Trump, post office, should have lost his social media. Mm-hmm. I don't think the baby should be canceled. I don't think Dave Chappelle should have caught the hell he did for his special. You know, I think there is such.
Did he catch hell?
When he did,
yeah. He caught some shit about the. He said he had that joke about the trans person in the car.
You know, I watched that with my LGBT
there was
friends,
an issue.
and we loved it.
It was funny. Yeah, it was some issues for that. Yeah,
genius.
It was funny, but I know what he was trying to say.
In on him.
Yeah.
And then the same goes for Lil Nas X. Like, I don't agree with what he does. I'm not a fan of his music, but he's got a right to do it.
He has the freedom of speech to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm in the military too, so I mean, if I put on that uniform and then deny somebody the freedom of speech, then it's all for nothing.
So you So you are cancel culture.
Yes.
There you go. Just like that.
Cancel culture.
Yeah. Some people are really pro cancel culture. Like they feel like you shouldn't be able to do certain things, and I'll elaborate on why I do feel like some people do need to be fucking canceled, and I got a reason for that. But I'm gonna let Ray go. Raquel, go ahead.
I think that it should be. You should be able to say what you want to say.
Okay.
I think that we live in a time where people are way too sensitive. I think that it kind of turns everyone into being very muted in what they can say and what they can share, just based off the fact that they're afraid of losing endorsements and losing money.
Yeah.
Me being in the public eye because of my profession, I don't like the fact that if I say a certain thing or if I'm if I do this or that, then it's like, okay, your promoter or your manager wants to call you and say, this, that, and third. But I also feel like you should be respectful of certain things. But I do feel like things are being shoved down our throat that I don't think is okay. And now in this day and age, you feel like your hands are tied. You're in a position, and that's what made Muhammad Ali special.
Yeah.
That's what made some of the greats because they were willing to just say, you know what, this is not right. This is how I feel.
It's called sacrifice.
And stand on it. And then everyone hated them at the time, and then now they're celebrated later, after they're gone or later in life. So I just think that people are too sensitive now.
Big. I feel you. I feel you. Mic droppy. You can't hear that, but we applauding right now. Nah, that was a great answer. Appreciate you. Jay.
Yo, look,
cancel
man,
culture. You canceling people?
Oh, man. Let me open up with this. If there's anything I hate more than anything, and that's fake outrage. I don't like it because one thing that we suffer from is an excess of information. Because we download constantly because of social media.
Yeah.
So now literally there's
Carl, I got you. Give me 1 second. Go ahead.
There's this thick ass line between like people with Lil Nas X and the baby, and they're two completely like different sides of the spectrum.
Stand in line.
And it's like both of them have valid points. It is what it is. But it's like when you're making the notion to cancel people because of your personal feelings change.
Yeah.
Feelings are the only, logic is the only constant. That's the only thing that's going to stay is the facts. And truth is too insoluble. Everybody's got their own truth. So it's like you got the baby living as his truth, and you got this person living in their truth.
Yeah.
And then you got, I don't like him, we should cancel him. I don't like him, we should cancel. Because there's a cancel culture against Lil Nas X as much as it's, you know what I mean?
Facts. Yeah.
So it's like with me, I just feel, I'm just on the understanding like, this is all feelings. It's all a bunch of feelings, and we keep celebrating feelings, and then we have celebrities to actually put on pedestals who actually dish out the feelings and distribute the feelings and telling everybody how they should feel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I hate that shit. I don't like it when people telling me how to feel.
But that's what I'm gonna get on when I get my round around. Hey, we're gonna get this caller real quick. Caller, you live in the cut live. What's your name? Where you from? Talk to him.
Dominique, man. Hey, so my thing is cancel ain't real.
Okay.
It's just an idea that everybody think is real. Think about it. Name one person that's truly getting canceled. Everybody's always going to go to like people like R. Kelly,
Isaiah Washington.
And what's the other dude? He's not even really canceled because look at this. What was the dude that did Good Morning America? Matt Lauer. Matt Lauer's fine, dog.
Okay.
Matt Lauer. He's not on TV right now, but he got But what did he get like $27 million to quit his job? That's not canceled, bro. That man got a paycheck. Cancel ain't real. And then so the whole idea of it is kind of messed up because people don't understand. Like the baby's a good example. That's his job. He's a public figure. You can't say what the fuck you want to say at your job. Same shit for him. So he's not really canceled. He's just getting reprimanded for saying something he's not supposed to say. It's the same shit that's gonna happen to you at your job. You say something wrong, they're like, "Hey, dog, you can't say that."
Well, man, we appreciate that, Brody. So you pro freedom of speech 100%.
I understand being reprimanded for something you're not supposed to say, but do we understand that we're like, okay, just think right now, the only reason why we're seeing any kind of repercussion for this human man is because of our devices, our phones, our social media. At the end of the day, this man is still going in and out of events with bodyguards. He's still going back to his $3 million spot. He still has all of his agents, all of his managerial company. He has all of these things wrapped around him, telling him, this is what's going on right now, DaBaby. Look, they trying to cancel you. We created that environment for ourselves with social media. We have no control over what we've created. The monster has now left the building, okay? So even if we all turned our phones off right now and said, I'm about to bump DaBaby, that's my guy. I don't give a fuck. I didn't hear nothing about what was going on at the damn concert. Guess what? He's going to get paid. It doesn't matter. It's all about somebody else telling us what is now the hashtag, what is now what you should look at on your phone, what you should be purchasing. Stop streaming. Stop buying into this entity. This is all money, baby. This is a NASDAQ trading label, DaBaby. Who cares?
Even that's not real though. We've seen that. Like, people take a temporary hit.
It's real enough for us to be arguing, debating about this man's future.
Facts.
We have to take control over what we consider canceling in our view. If we're not going to deal with somebody because they're being racist towards us, okay, the whole Karen movement, we not fucking with these women that's out here calling the police on us because we out here minding our business at the swimming pool, right, and we wearing all the same colored bikinis, and we out here living our best life as colored people, whatever the fuck they want to say. And we're not about to let this lady call the police on us and do us. We about to record her. The police shooting us, we're going to record them. The people out here protesting, we're going to record them. This shit is a distraction. Chill. Who cares? Stop letting them cancel our people for us.
Yeah. It's just more division, man. Hey, call it. What you saying? Go ahead, get that out.
I was just saying, like, I 1,000% agree with that. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's not real because DaBaby you might not see him on the stages this year, but I promise you, next year he's gonna be on all the stages.
People love him.
I got you, Brody. I got you, Brody. I got a rebuttal for you when I come around, man. We appreciate the call, man. For real, appreciate the support, brother.
I'm over him though.
Let that man.
My brother. That was my brother, guys.
That was your brother for real? Oh man, shout out to your brother.
Oh, shout out to your brother.
My little brother.
All right, man, we back on. Hey, I think it's on Tori.
Hey,
Tori, you want to speak on it?
Can I get this point off?
Oh, no. Tori. Jason going in. Jason, what you got to say?
No. Another thing, these artists, like on DaBaby's level, those caliber artists are paid in advance. Mm-hmm. So while you're looking at the headline saying he's been dropped from this show and that show,
he
got paid already.
He already got paid.
Yeah. Contracts.
And now
they can say whatever they want.
The venue's not losing any money by him not performing because the same people who paid to see him perform are going to pay to see him not perform because in their mind the venue's taking a stand.
And there's another artist they're going to put in his stage, right, at 9 p.m.
And then he'll issue some bullshit apology.
That's smart business, too.
No, he's already issued a few. He's issued a few already.
And then they'll just bring it back next year. You know, and then he'll do a plug. You know, he might do a collabo with Lil Nas X. I see that coming in the future. Or Tyler, the Creator.
That's Eminem and Elton John all over again.
Exactly, but that was the ploy. That was the play back then. It just happened to be back when it was. But now you'll see DaBaby featuring Tyler, the Creator, or vice versa, or featuring Lil Nas X.
Right.
And then everything will be good.
And they'll make some bread off of it. They'll monetize it at some point.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I'd like to know why African Americans are so quick to cancel African Americans, but you know, I see a lot of white people, like I think it's with Charlie Sheen, and he had HIV and he was having sex with all these women, and none of the white people seem to be canceling him. So it's like, it seems like it's kind of like we're our own demise.
And you know what I was saying? I was talking about division. I was talking about division like last week, and I was talking about how right now we are more divided than I've ever seen us. And I mean, when I say us, I mean people in general, because you always had race dividing us, you always had money dividing us, you've always had homosexuality and straight dividing us. Now there's groups, like there's homosexuals that don't like other homosexuals, right?
Oh yeah.
There's black people that don't like other black people.
Oh, for sure.
There's, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's just, you take a group of people and the more you can separate them, the weaker you can make them. You have to divide and conquer. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they turn us on each other like that. And I really truly believe it. I'm not even trying to be funny.
It's not even a belief. You know it.
I know it, right?
Yeah, that's
I know
not even a belief.
I studied it, right? So I'm telling you, like, the more you can fucking divide people, the easier it is to influence. Yes. And that's what I was getting on the cancel culture shit. But I'm gonna let y'all go before I go. I'm gonna close it down.
The smaller
the group.
Have you guys ever seen a high school that says K through 12?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so you know how you can have imagine having kindergartners all the way to seniors all in one building.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
How can you do that?
Yeah.
You sector them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 12.
Yeah.
And then you control that part of the community. That's it. That's from childhood. We know that. Go to your class. Get your teacher. Get in your space. Where are you at? Where are you going?
Yeah.
Relax. Let your brain take a break.
Tori, are you skipping this?
Bro, y'all.
It's her birthday this week.
Talk your shit, Tori.
First things first is this.
So sorry.
I don't know whether I believe in council. I think I'm against council culture, but I want people to understand, like Jason was talking about, when freedom of speech is not, a solid thing. Like, okay, you can say whatever you want to say, but understand that there's going to be consequences to everything you say. Words have meaning, right?
Yeah.
Understand that. As far as the baby and everything, I don't want to touch on that because I really wasn't at the concert. And if I tell you what I thought, y'all probably cancel me. But
listen, that's what we here for. Now, honestly, you can say it. You can say what you want to say. That's
I'm just saying, like,
speak your heart.
From the video, I feel like he was an artist speaking to, like he said in his bullshit ass apology, call to action.
It was a call to action.
A call to action.
I hate apologies.
But I've been in the club. If you ain't got long hair, that's still all of those call to actions. Like, you ain't got long hair on your head, whatever the fuck. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's just some dumbass shit to say to get the crowd kind of whatever. It was irresponsible, but he is who he is, and he's living in his truth. He's a street nigga who is now a rapper. What did you expect the baby to say at his concert?
I'm thinking
is what I'm asking.
If some ignorant shit come out, it's supposed to.
Okay, so again, period. But look here. But again, he is an artist who needs a fucking publicist because he clearly doesn't have one.
For real.
Because I can tell he doesn't have one because he just don't know that realm.
He didn't run that by anybody.
Right. He didn't run that by anybody. He didn't run that fucking apology by anybody. He ain't ran this sex apology by anybody.
You know what I said, Tori? I said,
and I'm like,
I said he got Donald Trump writer. That nigga, him and Donald Trump got the same publicist.
They ain't got one. They just say whatever they feel.
Let me find that out.
And it's fucking.
Let me find out.
It's sad that he doesn't have any guidance. Just like every day we were raised by our parents for guidance as far as, I might feel some type of way about a specific individual or a specific group of people. Would I ever fucking say that out loud? No. Right. I need to learn to deal and fucking feel a certain, make it. I don't know. It's just be better with your business. He is a business.
But he
is a brand.
But they shouldn't be punished for it. Is what you saying?
He should understand that it's a possibility.
You can't punish him.
That's what the cancel culture. That's the cancel culture does.
He should understand that there's a possibility of punishment. Yeah. And if you do understand there's a possibility of punishment, you wouldn't come out with some bullshit ass apology. You would just own your shit. Be like, I fucked that up, guys.
But and that, people that I
don't know if people would have received that better. Vice that apology was so dumb.
Terrible.
I cannot follow. I cannot compute. Like,
with
what the
name
fuck is that?
The baby.
But like, he needs to grow more as an individual and grow more as a business. And as far as council culture. What's her fucking ass? Miley Cyrus.
I just got that. I just got that joke.
Miley Cyrus didn't hit.
He didn't hire
publicist. He didn't hire the publicist.
They'll publish it.
Deposit is non-refundable.
Right. Miley Cyrus had jumped in and said pretty much what I feel like. Okay, we want to counsel everybody, but damn, people don't know shit. People were born into a specific. Ignorance. World or in an era where this is what we were taught. Black men specifically were taught to feel a certain way, no emotions. I'm this, I'm that, masculinity.
Punk ass
none of that
shit.
None of that gay stuff at all. Right. Fuck that. Nobody can feel gay, even if you do feel gay. Like, nobody can do that.
If a nigga hug you too long, you be like, how long, cuz?
Right.
I miss you too, partner.
I feel straight, and it's like, nigga, get off me.
Get off me, son.
You understand.
Why are we tip
so what I say is when something happens where you know what I'm saying you feel some type of way and you might like it as a man when a man does hug you a little too close and you might like it, you're not allowed to feel that feeling. That's what I meant when I said
if you feel that way, you feel that way.
Right, but you're not going to express it because that's what you were taught as a black male in most communities that I know about. Yeah. And so their mind is so isolated to where you need to be taught you know that certain things are acceptable and he hasn't been taught that. Obviously
you supposed to be like,
we not supposed to counsel
you hugged me the other day.
You can, if you like that shit, say that shit.
Hey nigga, I'm blocking you.
Hey, what was he talking about? Washing your partner hair?
That makes me what it makes.
No, for real, on some real shit. When was the last time you had a hug? And if you had a homie that felt that you needed a fucking hug and he gave you one, you gonna feel some shit.
Buy me a beer.
Nah, but like no cap. But like coming up in St. Louis, like I was a football coach. So, you know, some play football or whatever, and it would be like young brothers, like young black men, like early 20s and shit. And I drop them off at the crib. Hey man, hey ball, I need a ride. I'm like, I got you. I would drop them off at home, and they'd be like, all right, Brody, love you. And I used to be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? They would be like, I love you. But my thing is, your partner, they would say that. Right. They would be like,
your partner you love them is not a problem.
But they would say it every time they left you.
It just became acceptable, though.
To me, it felt funny. And I'd be like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would never say it back. And then I had to realize, that nigga 22. 4 of his friends just got murdered in the last 2 years. Yes. That's why he told me he loved me. Yep. You see what I'm saying? And my ass growing up in the 80s and 90s, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking like, it didn't feel comfortable for me for a man to tell me I love you. Go ahead.
Like in your family, did you guys say I love you?
All the time.
Was that?
Yeah, all the time.
So you didn't really kind of do that same type of reciprocation?
Not with no outside house niggas, no. You know what I'm saying? Because it was right. No, I'm being dead ass because outside my house, nigga, you gotta watch. You gotta watch. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. You have to, I don't trust you like that, nigga. Because a nigga tell you I love you and then kill your ass, set you up the whole time. You feel me?
And bait you in.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Growing up in a household that's like a predominantly black. You know what I'm saying? I grew up. Some shit happened in the house, argument between my mom or whatever. Yeah. We went to bed and that shit never happened. We never talked about a goddamn thing. True. If something really big happened, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Toy story. So my mom was she probably watching. She gonna watch it. But never mind. I'm not gonna tell us. Yeah. Anyway, I had a stepdad that I didn't like personally. I didn't think he was a good fit. But anyway, and
we've all been there.
They were arguing, and my mom was like, "Get out." But I had been plotting this shit in my head for a really long time. I had a knife, a big ass butcher knife in my room. And I said, man, if they argue one more motherfucking time, I'm coming out here with this motherfucking knife and I'm not fucking playing. I'm killing somebody tonight. And it happened.
Did you laugh?
I'm not. No, I'm fucking serious. Like, they were arguing and shit. I said, she said motherfucking leave. She said leave. Like, my mama thought I was crazy. She know I'm crazy. I'm all the way down. But anyway,
you heard the breath.
But anyway, the next morning we had good breakfast. Yeah. we
had good breakfast.
We ain't talk about it at all.
Breakfast. That's some good breakfast if you say breakfast.
But that's what I'm saying. That's kind of fucked up kind of shit that we were brought up in. So now, when I have a confrontation with somebody, I'm more inclined to not talk about that shit. Right. I don't want to argue with you. We ain't gonna talk about it tomorrow.
Like you're talking about people being more sensitive nowadays, and I think that's because now we are open more to it's okay to be that way. It's a good and a bad thing. It's about how you use it.
Really damaged just based off the fact that we weren't ever taught to.
Hell yeah, we damaged.
And therapy was never talked about, was never accepted. And a lot of people are hurting and are going through a lot of stuff. And even now, I think that's a disconnect between relationships because men were never taught to embrace their emotions. So now you get into a relationship with a guy and you're like, well, damn, like, are you here? Like are you into this situation emotionally? And he don't even know how to express himself. So then there's a disconnect between that. And it's like, therapy is real. You know, telling your people you love them is real. Really having honest, raw conversations is real. And it's not happening enough, and that's a big part of the disconnect with the cancel culture and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I got a question for you though.
Go ahead.
Like, and it's more of a rhtorical question, but like, if like your homeboy tell you he love you, right? Yeah. And you would have said, bro, like, all right, bro, and he got killed that night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
that is literally something that'll make you say I love you from that day forward. You know what I mean?
Like you know what? And that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, so you're never too old to learn new tricks, right? Mm-hmm. And as I got older and I realized like I was coming up, like I was the OG at this point. I was big bruh, right? In the hood, if somebody call you big bruh, nigga, that's respect. You know what I mean?
That means so you old.
I mean you old, right? But they don't call all old niggas big bruh though.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You could be an old nigga and just be an old nigga.
Yeah.
And then you could be an OG, a big bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't respect old niggas just because they old. You know what I'm saying? You got to see a nigga go through some shit and survive some shit. And you be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I know that by being a young nigga before and looking up to my OGs. And then I'll sing old bum ass niggas that I was like, I will never be him. You feel me?
Yeah, and they was OGs at one point.
They was, and they fell off. Yeah, so to answer your question, if something would happen like that, again, I had to think like that. What you just asked me, I asked myself that question. And I said to myself, what is it gonna hurt for me to tell these brothers I love them too? Mm-hmm. So as I got older, my last year in St. Louis, my last year with the Chargers and shit, like I was like, yo, I love you too, Brody. I love you too, Brody. But I didn't say it in a passionate way. Yeah. I said it on some cool shit, you know. I love you too, bro.
You ain't say it like Keith Sweat. Right. You ain't gotta say it.
I love you too, man.
Man,
like, no, bro, whoa.
Out here, come on now. We have sons,
I love you too, bro.
We have sons in common, same age.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, them big boys. Now, they out here for real with this generation. We're talking about cancel culture. We're talking about things we see on our phones.
Yeah.
We have youth out here that are really interacting. They have to go to school still. When's the last time you've been to your first day of 10th grade? When's the first time you have to go in the barbershop and get your hair cut by a stranger? Or you have to go ask your parent, I need condoms. Can you help me? I have to go to Planned Parenthood by myself. I need to go to a doctor's appointment by myself. We're, as parents, adults, we're out here leading these men. They need somebody to say, hey, I don't give a fuck who got canceled or who got what is going on with you. Mm-hmm. You're the celebrity. You're the baby in my eyes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it. No, I get what you're saying.
Like,
celebrities on pedestals.
Yeah.
Those celebrities don't mean shit compared to what you got going on. So if we out here showing our children that this young black man can be canceled based off a statement, will they talk to us? Will they continue to tell us what they really feel? I don't care. I tell my sons, I have 3 sons, only sons. Yeah. And I tell my sons all the time, I don't care who, what, when, where, how. You are my king. You are my best. You are my celebrity. You are my DaBaby, my Tupac, my everything. So tell me what I should be hearing.
You put that energy into them.
You have to put the energy into your sons. And so that we can enlighten our women and the thing can go on and on and on. You hear me? So we can't be out here focused too hard on who's getting canceled. We're doing it for, I know we're on the cut live.
The question is on you right now. But the question on you right now, yeah. But the question is on you right now, so you can go ahead and elaborate. Yeah,
so I just want that to be known that at the end of the day, whoever you're canceling, your husband, your boyfriend, your side guy, your baby's daddy, whoever, remember that's still somebody's child. And that's still your person. That's still your man or your whoever. And who gives a fuck if they're canceling the baby? I come from an LGBT community myself. And I know that I've talked about this amongst the people that I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
We've talked about, is he wrong to say the HIV thing and the giving the head and the card thing? We've been talking about it. I talked about it with my wife.
He was drunk.
We completely discussed this. He was drunk. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but yeah.
For us, for the people that I'm familiar with that are a part of this community, that shit don't mean shit. Because we be in the club all the time on drag nights, on club nights, on show nights saying, if y'all ain't in here being clean, get the fuck out. Yeah. If y'all ain't here using protection, get the fuck out. We say that all the time. DaBaby is an artist who has the opportunity to influence a lot of people and big brands and big money people. The Rockefellers, I like to say, are going to try to influence him to influence his group.
Yeah.
So as his group, as people of color, we have to understand that he's being controlled as well. And yes, go to your local community place and say, if y'all are not in here being clean and keeping it clean, get the fuck out. Keep saying that shit. The people that should be getting acknowledged right now are the people that are protecting themselves. Yeah. The people that are protecting their brains, protecting their auras, protecting their energy. They should be celebrated. Not the ones that are out here not giving a fuck. That's my period on that.
On period poo. On period poo. All right, let me read this comment real quick. AJ, shout out to AJ, man. We love having you last week. AJ said, and I quote, we don't give a damn. She also said, people say shit all the time. It's up to you what you fall victim to.
Victim mentality.
Outstanding. Another applause for AJ. Real quick.
Yes,
Jason. Jason, what you got to say about it real quick? Go ahead.
It's just a question. But to your point, because you said your group, y'all not really tripping off what people say. Do you think cancel culture is more of a generational thing than an actual group faction type thing?
It's a trend.
More, even
we
trends.
Can't cancel people.
Certain generations or certain groups, age groups, regardless of the age group, are more apt to follow trends than others. Older people might latch on to one thing, younger people might latch on to another. So do you think that this cancel culture that we're experiencing now is more of a generational thing as opposed to a group or lifestyle thing?
Yes, thank you for asking me that. Yes, I do think that it is more of a generational thing to an extent, because when I was in high school, I remember us saying, that's not cute no more. I'm not about to wear that no more. When we used to do the glasses, we put your glasses in your hair and have your bun with half down, half up. I remember getting ready for the dance and my homegirl saying, girl, please, you better leave them glasses here. Like, shit happens, trends happen, and the fact that we're extenuating this cancel mode, it's just another trend that's dying down.
Just like
we gotta let go of it.
Wearing FUBU.
Come on now.
Like overnight.
Or when pink was cute real quick for the guys. They was like, oh yeah, I'm wearing pink because Dipset.
Stand the fuck up, Harlem. Let's go.
Jada Kiss.
But we know it's a trend. We know us right now.
We know,
us 60
once you identify
us adults right here, we know that this shit is temporary.
Big facts.
Right.
We're talking about it right now, and next week we're gonna have another topic.
And we was having a conversation about Casamigos.
Who has actually been canceled? Like somebody will say something offensive or that's something that somebody else doesn't like.
Yeah.
And there's like, oh, cancel him and dog.
That's just a slang
Michelle
term.
said that she was really canceled and she wanted to commit suicide.
Wait,
because
who?
of it.
It was again
Michelle.
that comment.
Whoa,
Ma'am, that comment. People say shit all the time.
Kristen Michelle wasn't hot like that to begin with.
Michelle.
Don't do
that. Don't do that. We like Kristen Michelle. And she was hot. She was hot.
Dude, this is strike 2, bro.
And her voice was fire. Hey, real quick. Hey, I'm gonna get to this caller real quick. Hey,
we got a caller.
I'm gonna speak on my shit, but I'm gonna get to this caller real quick. Caller, what's your name? Where you from? Hey, and matter of fact, this is Glenn from St. Louis, man. What you got to say about this cancel culture shit? Get it off. Get it off your chest.
Well, I got an unorthodox idea for this. I honestly think that it's not really a good versus.
Okay.
Because honestly, I think the whole cancel culture thing is kind of goes hand in hand. It's more of a cause and effect deal for me.
Okay.
Because you said something, this is the effect of it. It really isn't like the opposite of freedom of speech. It's just saying that even though you can say what you want to say, there are going to be certain actions that follow it. So it really isn't stopping freedom of speech at all. It more or less is just saying that people will have an opinion on it, which is okay. You can have whatever opinion you want on it, but it's up to anybody else to figure out how they feel about it. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with what Tori was saying with the most of it, because honestly, if you look at what he actually was saying, and I'm just talking about the baby at this point, if you look at what he was saying, I really think it was taken more out of context, and maybe he could have sealed his words better, and that's fine. But if you look at what he was saying, it really wasn't what it was played out to be. Yeah, it made a bigger deal out of it than what it actually was. That's just my opinion on it and my thought process. His explanation to me made perfect sense, because people do that all the time in the club. If you got a $20 bill,
put your hands up. Right.
So you
but this wasn't that, by the way. But but I know what you're saying, and I appreciate it. So if y'all can't hear him now, real quick, if y'all can't hear him, what he's saying is cancel culture and freedom of speech goes hand in hand. Basically, it's cause and effect. He's calling it cause and effect. Basically saying you have the freedom to say what you want to say, but know your ass can get. And when they talk about cancel, what I want people to understand is they can lose opportunity. They want you to literally pay for what you said or done or whatever.
Or did.
Right. Yeah. Like R. Kelly.
Tiger Woods.
If you go to an R. Kelly concert right now, you're not right now, you can't go.
But I think it's also because they want to see.
But you know what I'm saying?
This is.
Huh?
Tiger Woods was an athlete that fuck hoes.
I get it, but he still lost everything.
Hey, Gito, you good? Hey, let me get the caller off. Gito, you good?
Yeah, me too.
Did you get off your chest? All right, man. We appreciate the call, man. All right, man. Appreciate it. All right, go ahead. What y'all talking about?
Because what I brought up, because you said or done, and I was just like Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
And like when Tiger Woods got caught doing some bullshit, he literally lost everything.
He lost a lot.
And to that point, like, bro, I got family members right now that are mad at me for listening to the R.
Yeah.
Because it's mostly
they canceling your ass.
They're canceling mine. You know what I mean? Because everybody gravitates to whatever's popular sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
Like whatever the popular thing to do is.
I'm gonna get on that in a minute. But go ahead,
but like whatever the popular thing to do is, like whenever you are outside of the norm, why don't you feel the way I feel?
Yeah.
Like why don't you want to cancel the baby? And I'm like, well, I'm a straight male.
Right.
He wasn't talking to me.
Social media made us think that we can control each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can control. You can just put a picture out of yourself and be like, they like me. No, they don't.
No, they don't. They just see a picture and they
same goes
react.
with all of this. This is all just for them to see how influential is the baby.
I think this shit is an experiment.
How influential is he?
He ain't Jay-Z.
If we cancel him, are we really going to see a dip in his money?
No.
You know he's traded.
We might see a dip
He's traded, right? Just like a slave.
Dip in his popularity.
Not even in his popularity, because you ain't gonna forget his name.
We're not. But the thing is,
he's on the block.
For sure.
Like, I'm talking about the trader's block.
Yeah.
So
the trader's block or the chopping block?
Both.
The slave block.
The slave block.
Auction block. Yeah.
Auction off every single day. They's trying to see how much can we get for this nigga? How much can we get for this man? Okay? So as long as they can see what we're pulling to do, what we pulling, they can see what we need to get darker. We need somebody that cuss more. We need a little baby.
All right, so check this out.
So you think the baby is a sanitized Gucci man?
No, I think he's a traded stock.
Hey, so look,
baby or little baby?
Before I'm finna go off about this shit. I'm gonna go off about this cancel shit in a minute. Hey, but I want to catch up on comments real quick. Dominique says it's here to stay. There's things that need to change, and the root of what is now cancel culture is a fight for change and form of this shit will stay. He said, because these kids are better than us, they know what's wrong, and they're wanting change. They wanting to change it. So I get that.
They have an idea.
Fuck these kids.
But fuck them kids. No, but I get what he's saying. And he also said Tiger Woods.
They're in control.
He also said, first of all, black. If you don't know what Chrisette Michele is, black, calm down. All right, she can blow.
Nigga, you did not pull up here bumping Chrisette Michele.
Tiger Woods was considered a public figure and a role model, and he lost that status. So obviously, he would lose endorsements
because
he lost a lot of. He was canceled. He was canceled. OJ was huge.
OJ didn't do it.
But he was canceled. Whether he did it or not, he was done.
Make money every time we said that. Every time people in movies and things were like, every time they said his name,
he wrote a book.
OJ, the juice.
Yeah. If I did it,
I'm about to go home and watch Naked Gun tonight.
But that's what y'all was talking about publicity, and that's why I didn't want to make this topic about. I didn't want to make this topic about the baby, because in my mind, they're winning if we're sitting here talking about them, right?
Okay.
I wanted to make the topic about just cancel culture versus being able to say what the fuck you want to say. So what I mean by that is this. I do believe in not the concept of cancel culture, but I do believe you need to censor what the fuck you say. I do believe in freedom of speech, but you have to have some responsibility to it, right? So you talking about having influence as being, you know what I'm saying, a professional in your sport. You have a responsibility, okay? And that comes with having fans and supporters, right? You want fans and you want supporters because that's what pays your fucking bills, correct? You don't want to lose fans and supporters because that's what pays your bills. So it's a logical standpoint to it as well. Right. And there's a responsibility you have as an influencer. And we talking about guys like presidents, right? I ain't gonna say no names, but it's a president that just tweet shit. That's irresponsible. Yes. I never had a problem with the previous president. I never had public office in general. I never had a problem with the previous president other than the fact that he was irresponsible in the shit he was saying. You know what I'm saying? You can't say shit like that ain't real. They cheated on this and you ain't got nothing to back it up. The judges that you hired can't even prove that you backed it up. You see what I'm saying? So my point is, I don't like the fact that some people can just say what the fuck they feel like saying and don't understand the consequences that come with, like something like, I don't know, a Capitol riot, right? That shit comes with you just saying what the fuck you want to say. So there should be some censorship. I watched the documentary, our social dilemma. It was on Netflix. If y'all ain't seen this shit, I promise you it's the best documentary I've ever seen in my life, because it wakes you up to how strong social media is, and that's what we're talking about Casamigos and how Casamigos been around for like 8 years. Nobody was drinking it.
Every single person in here,
and now they drinking it.
Now started hearing about it.
Yeah.
Something in our phone, something in our influence.
Yeah.
Because I've been drinking Casamigos myself, and I kept my bottles from way in 2017 when I was drinking them. I liked the bottles. It was mezcal. It had the little serial number. I started keeping my shit. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I noticed when I would ask somebody, like my cousin had a wedding, I said, what kind of liquor should I bring? Casamigos, bitch.
See what I'm saying?
That's like, the wait power. A minute. Yeah, how are you guys already on my shit? I thought it was for me.
But that's the power of influence.
Right. It's influence.
It's influence. And that's what I'm talking about.
The same way Wi-Fi
flip side I wanted to introduce
face.
to that. Like,
go.
When somebody in a sport like boxing, right?
Yeah.
Boxers are polarizing by nature. You either love them or
gladiators.
You
hate them.
Yeah. So no matter what you say, you're going to attract fans from one side or the other. Like Mike Tyson got in the ring and said some of the wildest shit ever heard by human ears.
Agreed.
But you either loved him for it or you hated him for it. Either way, you bought the pay-per-view to watch him lose or win. You know. So in the same with Floyd Mayweather, he even said it. Whether you're paying to watch me win or paying to watch me lose, you're still paying.
Yeah.
So I think they have a little more latitude than a sitting U.S. president.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
They can be more of a caricature.
Exactly. And you can go whatever direction you want to go. But with Raquel, athlete, it doesn't even have to be boxers.
No, but vouching for Raquel, she's a boxer, right?
Dennis Rodman. You know, we've had Darryl Strawberry. You know, you've had wild athletes in every sport.
Yeah.
And it's okay because, like I said, they can pull fans from one side or the other. And as long as they can throw a punch or catch a pass, you know, they're more or less Gucci until the day that they can't.
Okay.
But with the president, you're not. Nobody is going to run up in the Capitol building over LeBron James.
Never.
No.
So you get my point, though.
Over a sitting president.
So there needs to be some sort of a filter.
That's why when you asked me, I began that by saying if you hold public office.
Got it.
That should be the limitation because it's not just the presidency. You know, a mayor, a city councilman, a senator can be just as polarizing as a president, and they affect your lives more directly than the president would anyway. So.
Now,
that's my one
I like
caveat
that.
And just to add to what he's saying, one thing that I understood like about like social media or like even content creation, as long as you can create something that can affect emotions, that is all you need to garner the attention to whatever platform you're trying to create.
Agreed.
So it's like if you have no social media, I'm not going to reach you at all. But if I post something or if I have a video or something and you hate me or love me, you still give me a comment, you still give me this. And then on top of that, if a whole bunch of people like it, that attracts even more people because they're like, oh, this dude's popular. Let me see what he's talking about. So it's like, at the end of the day, like if you attempting to cancel people, the only thing you're doing is blowing them up. That's all you're gonna do.
Big facts.
Like literally.
Like we're sitting here talking about the baby right now.
Yeah, deadass. Like no, if the baby.
Let's next week. Watch.
Facts.
Man, you know what? Have you noticed like somebody always comes out of the closet when they about to release something? You know what I mean? Like Lil Nas X. Like when he came out, he rode on his hit, and then he came out of the closet, and then he got bigger than ever.
And then he was like the gayest dude that ever lived.
Exactly.
Every time you saw him in public, it was just more and more extra.
Exactly. And then on top of that, there are people who are uncomfortable with gay people and people who love gay people, and both of them react to them. Or you can be like us, and not, when you see them, you're like, oh, that's some gay shit, and you just turn it off, or you keep scrolling. Like it don't affect.
You're gonna keep scrolling. Nobody ever. Does
well, no. Like I feel like me personally, when I see it don't affect me. Like when people say like, "Did you see the video?" Why would I want to?
It's not even like keeping scrolling
it's not
because
even about that.
If you share it and you're like, "Oh my god, yes, bitch," or you share it and you're like, "This old bitch ass nigga," you still share.
You still share.
I would never share a Lil Nas X video, like just even to talk shit.
Why?
Why wouldn't I? Because I don't care that much.
You know, I ain't gonna say I would never. If he goes on Hot 97 and he spits some crack,
okay.
That nigga, listen, if he spits some bars, I don't care what you do in the bedroom, partner. You cold.
If he's got bars, okay.
I was coming up and he was like,
but if he's twerking on the stripper pole, there's nothing.
I don't really want to see it.
Yeah, I wouldn't share it. Like if I saw it, I'd be like, okay.
But let me ask you a question. Tevin Campbell came out, right? But let me ask you. Yeah, Tevin Campbell.
Did he? He came out officially.
But can I talk
Tevin Campbell been gay for 20 years.
But did he officially come out and say?
Wait a minute.
Listen, Tevin Campbell, like
you
you know what I'm talking about, right? So when Tevin Campbell was when he came out or whatever, he was.
Did he ever really come out?
That cost him his career.
I know, but
because he came.
I didn't know he officially came out. I know there was allegations.
We knew.
I mean, we knew. But like, it's not official until you say, "Hey."
The nigga never made a LeBron going to Miami announcement. No, like,
okay, that's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying that's the thing that they do to stay big.
But in 2021. Tevin Campbell would still be saying, "Can we talk?" Right?
This Tevin Campbell announcement had to have been before the internet, though.
It was, and that's my point. You know what I'm saying? Because word of mouth used to be way stronger than the internet.
Okay,
that word of mouth shit. Once you heard it and you couldn't see it, it was proof. That was proof. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had no fact check. You couldn't go to your phone.
He's like, we knew,
right? We knew, right?
The flip side,
but. You still sing "Can We Talk" when it comes on.
That's what I'm saying. The flip
because you know why? Because it wasn't overly sexual.
We knew Luther was gay.
T.Y. was and we what? You can't tell me nothing about Luther Vandross because they weren't overly sexual. So T.I.'s point was, I'm not a homophobic. I don't let my daughters watch the WAP video. It's too sexual. So it's not even about you being gay and expressing yourself for being gay.
WAP grossed me out.
But my thing was, it was too sexual. Yeah. And like I said, we support gay people. You can't tell us, nigga.
Yeah, I like that song.
I fuck with Prince. And I ain't saying he gay, and I ain't nothing like that. But nigga,
that man's gay.
But my point is,
hey, look,
but do you not love Prince?
Prince was gay. I think Prince had.
I don't think Prince was gay either. I don't think Prince was gay either.
Like I really
I have a lot of gay friends. She was bad as hell. Wait, time out. I have a lot of gay men. Look, I'm not gonna pull them up, but shout out to all my gay men friends that know what it is. And they have plenty of bitches, and they get plenty of vagina.
Look, man, Prince was this goddamn tall.
Prince was sucking dick in the parking lot.
See, that's why you gonna get canceled. Your ass gonna get canceled.
Prince was this fucking tall and could walk in with some high heels.
Can We Talk was a creep song.
Confidence. He was dropping them draws into an instrument.
He smashed your
dropping them draws.
Tevin Campbell's other song was "I'm Ready."
Tevin Campbell was gay and also not
I didn't say he did.
Forever.
Prince will walk in here right now.
You know what I'm talking about? That's why I said
if Prince walked in here right now,
I guess that's a wrap.
if she don't grab my hand, I'm telling Prince to burn this motherfucker down right now because let me tell you something. If Prince walked in this motherfucker right now,
he would be a ghost.
Me and Tori are holding hands. She's holding hands with me. We're walking the fuck out of here.
With Prince.
Prince don't walk. He floats on a purple cloud.
We're floating with him on his Aladdin.
Shoot it.
I don't know about you, but I ain't fucking Prince.
I'm not fucking him either. All I want you to do is go and talk.
We need to like social media. We need to like better. Fuck that nigga and well.
So we all agreed on this shit, man. Like I said, my only argument about the cancel culture was be responsible with your influence, okay? That's all my shit is.
And own what you say.
And I'm off of it.
Stop
and if you gonna say it, go ahead and say it. That apologizing shit whack.
And stop making it seem like
own it. If you said it,
we gonna
it's
get
not one leader for the gay community. I want
it.
everybody to know that.
What does that mean?
They don't have a leader.
There's no one person that can say
not
on
what does that
behalf
mean?
of
What
the
is
gay
that in
community.
response to?
Ellen DeGeneres does not represent all of us.
Basically, if a gay person say something, that ain't
it's not
on behalf of all gay people.
So, okay, one gay person might be offended where the next gay person may not.
I don't speak for the straight community.
Right.
Hey, so check this out.
You speak for the whole black community?
No.
We gonna get one topic and we're gonna get the full.
I love John Mayer.
Y'all ready?
I love John Mayer.
We're gonna talk about liking pictures. We was talking about something a lot the other day. So
liking pictures.
Liking pictures. So all right, let me get into the camera real quick. So we was talking about liking pictures. Like basically we have to adjust with the times, and we understand that social media can be very influential even in relationships. A lot of people break up due to things that happen on social media. People liking their shit, loving their shit, like writing little "Hey babe," they write the little "Hey boo," "Hey babe" up under there and shit sometimes.
Snapchat.
So we're talking, we talking social media etiquette. And when is it appropriate to like pictures when you talking to somebody or in a relationship with somebody? So we're gonna start over here with Kavina. Kavina, you go ahead and kick this one off. Do you think it's okay for your wife to like pictures when it comes to like what kind of pictures would she be like and it would bother you? None at all?
Okay. Anybody that she used to be in a relationship
Okay, exes.
Ooh.
I'm not happy.
That's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one.
That's thirsty.
Anybody
Let me get you over here. Let me get you over
anybody
here.
that we've ever talked about personally.
Mm-hmm.
in a way that she know what I'm talking about.
She know who I'm talking about.
But yeah, your exes.
Exes, got it. Tori, when it come down to pictures, you don't want your man liking what kind of pictures? Like, what's okay for him to like and not like?
Honestly, they can like whatever pictures they want to like. Okay. But what I don't want to see is if the person is commenting on their picture, then they like their picture. Does that, I mean,
like an exchange,
like an exchange of a relation or acquaintance,
like
type
banter
of thing.
In the comments.
Like banter, yeah.
Like if you don't side eye and then go like that whole picture. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think I'm gonna get on me before I go to y'all couch over here. I'm not a jealous nigga by nature, but I'm not stupid either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all having a whole
right. So if you liking, so like let's say Jason got a picture with his shirt off and then nigga all in the mirror. Right. Okay, and my girl like liking it. Matter of fact, if she loves the picture.
Hey,
right.
Okay, wait.
I'm gonna be like, hold the fuck.
The love button.
But
don't hit that love button on the homeboy.
Why does the love button exist?
Wait. Time out.
I want to know.
Let me say this real quick because it's on my mind heavy. I just told somebody this shit. If you scroll on fucking Facebook and you like a motherfucker's picture, you a hater. When there's an option to love it, you should love it.
You're not a hater.
No. I gave it initial attention.
I supported it the best way I fucking could.
And then I've also made a post where, I post some fire ass pictures. I should post them shits on the page.
I'm not gonna love your shit. I'm gonna like it.
Cause you're a hater.
I'm not. Can I tell you why though?
I'm gonna tell you why you don't like it. I made a comment about it. I said, hey, I appreciate the love of my picture. Yeah. And I saw y'all who liked it. I knew you couldn't love it because your bitch would be mad.
Listen, can I talk about this though?
I knew you didn't.
Can I talk about this? Okay. So it's funny because me and Black had this conversation, and we talking about the conversation we having is social media etiquette, right? In real life, you have etiquette. You're a married woman. If you come in this bitch one day and you fire, you got a dress on, you killing it with the heels, your legs popping, your titties out, you popping, right? I'm not gonna be like, God damn. Because that's not appropriate, right?
Yeah.
I might be like, okay, shit, where you going?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how you compliment your female friends or your homeboys, wives, or girlfriend. You be like, okay, I see you. You know what I'm saying? That's equivalent.
Love this
I'm liking that because let me tell you what. I'm not okay. Can I explain to myself though? Right? Because I don't never want nobody to get the wrong idea.
Nobody
you know what I'm saying?
Cares.
But no, I care. I care, right?
Hey, look.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm talking about, though. I think liking something is still acknowledging you. It's still supporting you. But I'm not about this.
So you're saying loving is cheating?
No, I think it depends on what you love. Now, if she posts a picture with her daddy and her mama and they together and it's a wholesome ass, I might love the shit out of that because I love to see that, right?
Okay. Love.
I love to see that. If you my homegirl, I don't love to see your ass out or your titties. Like I don't love to see that. I like you and I'm gonna support your shit. At least I liked it. I ain't just scroll past
it. Let me see if you like this shit.
I probably did.
You a hater.
I probably did.
But you know what I'm saying? But I don't never want somebody to be like, okay,
you posted a status and I liked it. I probably didn't read it.
We do that out of respect for the people we
like.
Yeah. Single people don't give a fuck. Single people will be like, I love what the fuck I want to love. We do that out of respect for the other people we're with.
You don't want to start no shit.
You don't want to start nothing.
Hey, hold on. Go like my fucking shit.
I'm gonna go like your shit.
I got a question.
My wife has loved some shit before. I've seen her name before, especially working in the shop.
Yeah, in the shop, exactly.
Stylists.
Yeah.
She be loving some shit. She loves the stuff next door and the girls, and they cute. They got they.
That's supporting though.
That's supportive.
I get it. It's supportive. And I can never question and be like, but you love. I don't give a fuck because guess who she loved the most?
Bam. Bam.
That is
I love you for real.
That's called security, right?
And that's why I'm saying it's a harm. I think it's harmless to just fucking. It's an option to love it.
Securities.
It's like it.
Okay.
Love it. Love
okay.
it.
Let me give you a quick example. I'm gonna go to y'all real quick. Real quick example. Let's say I lost. Let's say I lost 30 pounds. Right, and I got shredded, and I got shredded, right, and I posted that, and y'all loved it. Yeah, I would take that as support. Yeah. Now, if I posted a shirtless picture every week, you know what I'm saying?
I will continue to love it.
No,
oh, you lying?
Exactly, right?
I'm not trying to hear that.
You're gonna be like, boy, get your cocky ass off the camera.
Next week, gonna see you.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I see you, big bro. Big bro, like. So here's where you can.
Hold on, Tori's still going. Go ahead.
But here's where you can get away with that.
We chopping
if you love it, you know what I'm saying, and it's all just pure energy, you love it. And then you go in the comments, I see you, big bruh.
I got you.
There's an option to love my shit. But you love me, though. You fucking put that shit in there, bro. I see you, show out then.
But you might have a crazy nigga. I don't know who you laying down with. You might have a crazy ass nigga. Listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth. So we work on this show together. People see us together in the same capacity. They might assume shit, right?
Don't assume nothing.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, I don't know who you fucking with. I'm not gonna ask you who you fucking with. That's not my business. But if I'm loving your shit, the nigga might be, he might not be. I don't know him. You see what I'm saying? So to not cause problems in your house, I might not love it because that nigga be like, why is this nigga that work with you loving all your shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't know him.
Look, that's my work.
It just keep it simple, right? My work. But okay, go ahead.
But I gotta.
Black said that's support, and I know what he's talking about. I agree.
But feel me on this though. Yeah. Devil's advocate shit, right?
Okay, here we go. Jason part 2.
I'm not Jason. I'm Jay.
He's like,
but feel me though. Like, let's say that there's a picture that I see and it's atrocious and I don't like it, but I want to give it some energy, so I put a sad. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm gonna cuss you.
Now that's hating.
No, it's hating. Okay, so but here's the thing. There was a time where the only thing we could do was like.
Yeah.
Now that we have all these options, I have to love because I'm your friend. But what if I don't fuck with it? Yeah, there's other options. I can do wow. Like, wow, this is a trash picture.
You can just do a thumbs up.
Wow to you means it's trash?
No. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying if you can take it in the affirmative, you got to take it in the negative.
Well, here's the thing. Here's your options on social media.
Okay.
If you see one of my pictures, you fucking like that shit,
she's serious.
I'm going to be mad. And if I tell a joke, bitch, you better ha-ha. Because if you like it and everybody's ha-ha, you
you are trash. No, what I will say, you are trash if you do that. Like, if I tell a joke and it's funny to everybody and you like it,
I've had somebody inbox me and be like, why the fuck do you be doing this on purpose? And in my mind, I'm like, I didn't laugh at it.
You're an asshole.
Why did you like it though?
Because I showed support to your shit.
That's the first option. The second option,
don't like it at all.
Well, if you didn't laugh,
you got like 112 ha-has and one like.
Hater.
You a fuck nigga.
Hey, you a fuck nigga. I don't fuck with you.
But look though,
I don't fuck with you.
But look
I don't like
again,
you.
the second option is to scroll by because guess what?
Yeah.
I don't know you saw it until you do one of those actions.
Right.
It's an algorithm.
Who goes to look at? You really be going to look at who liking, loving, liking?
Hell, motherfucking yeah! I'm going to see you fucking hater ass motherfuckers.
Scroll past.
I'm not gonna lie, I do.
You do.
I need to see who.
Okay. The energy, you gotta.
Who do I need to block?
I only look for like if I'm talking to you. Like if we dating or talking, I might be like, is this motherfucker seeing what's happening right now?
When I post something on stories, and that's it. I go and look and see who watched my story.
Because they creepers. If they don't never comment on nothing, they're watching your stories. That's a creep.
I don't worry about those people.
You know what's crazy?
I let them creep.
You know what's crazy about the people who watch? But you know what the people who watch everything you do, they don't react to none of your posts. That's the weirdest shit to me.
And you, I don't know if the people know this, but you're a social media personality, so you get a lot of responses.
Yes, I get a lot.
Do you have time to? You too. You probably get a lot of likes and stuff on your shit. Do y'all have time to go through all that stuff, or are you looking for a specific person or people? Right? No, I'm dead ass. Like we said, like you know.
When you get a lot of likes and stuff on your pictures, you just looking for key people. If you checking for somebody, you like, is he checking for me? So it's like kind of like a whole bunch of people, and then like key people. You're like, okay. Well, you're not really
people. Why?
I mean, you're either interacting
in your life.
You like them, you're dealing with them, you're crushing on them, or something of that sort. So you checking if they checking for you.
I check on people with the most following. Like, are you? I got a friend and who's got a lot of following and some big thighs. Works out. And I'm checking to see if
Tori, please. What is happening What are we doing here?
And on IG at Tori the Body.
I'm not a jealous woman. Okay. Like I'm not one of those type of women. But if I'm dating a guy or if I'm kind of serious about a guy, and if you've liked and you're on every thirsty picture, booty picture, I'm just kind of like, I want my man a little more selective.
Yes.
Like, baby, pick and choose your likes. Don't, because I'm not gonna, even if it look good, I might be like, damn. But I'm gonna just kind of scroll. I mean, just kind of out of just exclusiveness. You not just don't be giving all your likes. You just
to
like
everybody.
A little
Like, look though,
I like sluts. For you like sluts out here.
Like, just don't be everywhere with everybody. Like, just social media. I'm not saying you can't like some of it.
Don't be a love button.
The etiquette is different. So when I speak, all that stuff I was saying is for Facebook. The etiquette is a lot different on Instagram, because when you like something, everybody who is friends with you, when they see that same picture, it goes on the bottom and highlights who specifically
who you know
like that. And it's a bad feeling to be like, damn, this little slutty whore right here doing this. Man, I see some. They be doing something.
All your little boo is like
every little you follow a little.
He cut the streets. Throw his ass back.
You follow. What's his name? No more. What's that boy's name? Justin LeBoy. You follow him, and he got all the shady sly shit, and that could allude to you. I like hold the fuck
women
up.
That's full of pain. Love that nigga. Yeah. If you've been through some shit, you got
broken bitches.
Right. Soon as I see a woman post some Justin LeBoy, I'll be like, oh God,
she going through it.
She going or has been through it and ain't done yet. Heal before you come over here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Jason, the floor is yours. Because I know you finna say some controversial shit, so let's do it.
Social media, I got 2 Facebook pages, Jason Bruce and Stemmy Turner, and both of them in jail.
He don't know how to use his Facebook.
2 jails.
This nigga in jail twice. How you?
What did you say?
2 personalities in jail.
That's funny.
Hey, don't say nothing. We on Facebook.
So what's your system on likes and shit like that?
Actually, you know what? With my page, it's not the likes and the hearts that get, because I do CrossFit, so I'm not really like the most
I do CrossFit.
Muscular, I'm big, but I'm not like,
nigga
cuts and defines, and all that. But I post a lot of lifting videos, workout videos. Sometimes I have my shirt off.
Okay.
And they don't like that nudity.
And it's not the hearts and likes that get me in trouble, but it's the fucking hard eye
emojis. I told you underneath that shit.
And these be people I haven't seen since high school.
Yeah.
They need to stop.
And I'll be at home. I'll be
look
at
in
home.
the camera and tell them stop.
I'll be at home getting cut smooth out, and I ain't seen you since 2001.
So who is Angela Johnson? And why is she loving your ass?
Coming home from work, who the fuck? Why she the first one to comment on your shit? I ain't seen this chick since Clinton was president.
I don't believe in you getting trouble over stuff you can't control. Right?
You shouldn't.
Because people gonna call you trouble. A woman will call you bae in a minute.
I'm not sleeping on the couch.
Cute picture,
shit, but you know what I mean. Like, she'll ask me like, who is this person or whatever. I'm exaggerating by saying trouble, but
I know
no other woman wants you. Why would she?
I haven't.
Go ahead. What'd you say, Kavina?
And then
she's finna go off. I know it. I can feel it in my shoulders right here.
So it's like that. And then my house. Actually, I had another point, but I forgot it.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Well, come back.
I just wanted to say that I don't know. I think a few of you guys follow me on Instagram, and it's very bland. It's
G-rated.
Chill.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's mostly things from my mind. I don't post much. I post my family.
You got stuff we can love.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
When
See what I'm saying? Look, she like,
and because it's what I put out there. I'm not putting out a picture of me as somebody else's partner with my. Remember when I first came and they were so big? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
They're still big.
I know. But I'm not putting that out there to even put myself in that predicament where my babe has to be like, they ain't all liking that picture you posted of your titties. The fuck is that?
Right.
I'm not putting a picture out there like, oh, look at them. They all want to see your booty because you posted it. You have to be cautious of what you post. So I put nothing of that nature.
You have to be aware of the energy you attract.
Right? Yeah,
exactly. And
you have to be aware
I'm
of
all
it.
the way protected. I'm trying to protect myself. I
also have to feel like, I feel like I'm an attractive woman. If I want to post a nice
picture of myself,
pictures. It is what it is. I need a man that's confident enough in himself to understand that shit.
If you want a bad bitch, you better be a bad bitch.
Now I'm not going to be out here showing my ass or posting pictures that I feel like I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Stand behind and feel like I'm respecting myself.
What would be a good picture for you to make you feel confident? Is it have to be your whole body, or is it something of you at a museum?
Hey, she went from left to right on that ass. Go ahead.
To me, it's just gonna be whatever I choose to post. I don't have to post my whole body. I don't have to post but I post bikini. You know what I'm saying? Well, if I'm on vacation, I'm on vacation, I'm posting my bikini pictures. Right. But am I posting panty and bra pictures? Not because that's not my style. But am I gonna post a fire ass outfit if I'm looking sexy or if I feel beautiful or whatever? But I post my boxing pictures where I be, you know what I'm saying, thugged out too. So I don't really care. I feel like I'm bad regardless. It don't matter. But I'm gonna post pictures that I'm gonna garner the respect that I deserve. Right. Because I ain't playing that bullshit.
And like, you're gonna also garner the type of partner that you want and you desire.
So my men gonna always understand that I'm
because you may get a partner that says, "Why are you even on social media?"
Because I get paid to be on social media. What are you talking about? Like, get out of here. What you think you sound like? I'm getting money.
You have one of those.
We got a whole bunch of stuff over here. You hear me? I'm over here going with it. I'm hitting the sound effects over here. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But yeah, I totally agree. I think if you're gonna put yourself out there, and somebody wants to question it, let them question what somebody's ringing on.
I do believe in that confident. Oh shit.
Yeah, hey girl.
Stephanie, what's up?
Appreciate
Stephanie in the building.
Stephanie J in the building.
Hey, nah. Hey, Stephanie, cool people. I know her personally, man. She cool people, yo. For. Hey, check this out.
Come to my party.
Come to my party. Yeah. Everybody's invited to Tori's party this Saturday. Whoa. Everybody come through. Hey, we gonna Project X this shit, yo. Real talk. Everybody come to Tori's party on Saturday.
No. We don't do drugs.
Harlem in the fucking building. Nigga,
we don't do drugs in my house.
We don't do drugs in my house. You got a
the locks are from Yonkers, but it's cool.
I already know. That's why I was. Hey, we gonna do it. Do it.
Do your drugs in the parking lot.
Dipset from Harlem, nigga. Harlem. Hey, but listen.
I really want to go. I don't want to bring something.
This weekend we jamming at Tori's shit. We getting her put out. Like that's the goal. We gonna go live. Listen.
For this shit.
Hey, look, hey, real quick, before we get out of here, she said I'll be there. Real talk. Hey, you gotta have some spades though. I can't come without no spades. I need somewhere to sit down all night. I'm an old nigga. I don't want to walk around and meet everybody. Find me my table that I could dominate on because I'm not getting up all night. Fuck is you talking about? Cards or no cards. All right. I'm dominating the spade table because that's what we do. Get the spades going. I'm gonna be over there with the old niggas at your party on Saturday. But y'all come through this shit. Hey, dominoes out too. Fuck is you talking about?
Hey, bring your own spades and dominoes.
I got a bag in the car right now. I got a Crown Royal bag in the car and it's ready to go.
I play Uno, so
I play Uno.
Some sodas in their trunk.
You play one card or you play pick up till you get it?
Hey, we getting out of here, Jason.
One card.
Hey, Jason, you want to say?
Got time?
Jason, you want to say something before we get out of here? The message.
I really don't have any parting words tonight. We kind of touched on a little bit of everything, man. So
yeah, we
y'all
did.
Be blessed, be safe, and that's really it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Raquel, you want to say something to the people before you get out of here tonight?
Thank you guys for having me. I had fun. Check me out. I should be fighting here in San Diego fairly soon, so come out and support me.
We will all be there.
I don't have the date. I'm working on this contract, so when I have it, I'll let you guys know.
Too. I don't think you can tell right now. I could tell by her calves and her knees. She got
that footwork.
Right. She's
footwork.
Strong.
Yeah.
5'8". I'm 5'8". Woo!
5'8", big time. Hey, we gonna be there to support that on my mama, man. She one of the best. That's on everything I love. I'm not just saying that. So we appreciate you showing up and showing us love today. Jay.
Yo,
where can the people find you on all of the stuff, even the tiki-taki? Hey, we got no more drop pick. K Cunningham, Detroit Pistons in the building.
TikTok is so lame.
Nah, he's not. See, he's embarrassed that he's popular.
I'm not popular.
You are, nigga.
I got a lot of likes, but
his content is crazy.
His content fire. Hey, so
I appreciate the love.
Let the people know how they can find you, though.
All right, yeah.
He's so embarrassed. Look,
nah. Yo, you can find me on TikTok, Smash the Villain.
Yeah, there you go.
That's Smash THA Villain. You know what I mean? You can find me there. I talk a whole lot of. I'm crazy, bro. I just say the first. I just make I love to make videos. I love to create content. So you can find me on that. You can find me on Facebook, Smash Tarantino. You can find me on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
What's my Instagram?
Hey, plug it in the comments when you're done.
I'll plug it in the comments when I'm done.
Yeah.
But
I found him, guys.
I found him.
Yo, I'm Don Dada DiMaggio. Don Dada DiMaggio on Instagram.
You know niggas don't spell like that.
They don't. That's why I put it in Instagram.
Just put it in there,
But for real, I want to thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I am dead at. I had a blast, man. Good. This is call me and I will be here. This was fire.
We kept it light today, just so you know.
But I want to get dirty. You know what I mean? But I will say,
calm down, Tori.
But for real though, thank you for having me, man.
No doubt, man.
Thank y'all for having me.
Y'all, for real.
Man, I'm grateful to y'all.
All right, Tori the Body, go ahead and punch that shit.
Tori the Body, hey guys. Hey, y'all follow me on Instagram, Tori the Body. You guys spell it like a black person. TORIDABODI. Follow me now.
There you go, Tori the Body, man. We appreciate
I don't post any pictures that require loves on
there. It was good having you back though, for real.
I miss you all.
I know you've been out for a minute, so
I was having a good time in Vegas.
I'm knowing. After being
maybe
fast.
I'll tell a story later.
Being fast. My son gone, so I've been wilding around the house. He in Dallas for 2 weeks.
Wow. Let's go. Are we going out?
Oh, tonight, yeah, I'm going to get fucked up tonight. Hey, but listen, I'm wilding in the house. I got the house to myself. Q, where you at, baby? Hey, I can watch Pinos all loud. The neighbors think I'm turning some shit up. You hear me?
What's Pinos?
Pornos.
You watch pornos on subwoofers?
Nigga, what? Listen, I gotta feel like I'm in the room. I got the Pinos cracking. My son ain't there. I'm walking around and shit. I'm dancing all like this. I'm out here. My neighbors think I'm a dog. They like, oh, he got 2 girls over there. Nope. No, I don't. That's the dude on the TV.
This nigga playing Wesley Pipes on 10.
You hear me? You hear me? What? Hey, I ain't had my house to myself for a while. Q, I love you, baby. I hope you're doing good in Dallas.
Shout out to Lexington Steel. What
category you talking about? Hey, convene to talk to the people.
Man walking by and all you hear is
convene to talk to the people. What you got?
You only said that because it's
She threw them off.
Right. Good night, everyone. I'm so excited to get back to my family.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we want that.
That's messed up.
I said, I told you love. I just loved it. I loved it. Tapped it twice when you said it.
This was really fun. I'm so grateful.
I tapped it twice when I said it, man.
A little night out.
Hey, real talk, man.
Fun as hell,
it's your boy,
man.
DJ Ball, man. Hey, look. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless and good night.
Okay.
You know what that was. The Locks, nigga. We in the building, New York. Fuck is you talking about? Stand up, nigga. Eating life.
I cannot believe y'all did me. Wait,
what? Those are Usher bars. They're not even real, nigga.
Yeah, you didn't know each other, man.
Oh, y'all gotta tell the people this. Yo, hey, we going to JT's. We going to JT's for karaoke. If y'all want to pull up, man, you in the San Diego area. We out here. Don't ruin Wesley Pipes.
She thinks you must be friend, but I can set you up like ice. I walk straight.
Now get my Usher folks back shit.
I'm trying to ice my whole casket when I'm gone.
It's got
Usher on. The words was really easy. Damn. I thought so too. I get
dispensary with 6'2".
Hey man, it's gonna be worse on one day. Okay. Everybody should grind.
Marvin Gaye, Usher, Chris Brown.
You want to date our moves? Don't do that to yourself. Hey,